and YouTube. Thank you so much for joining. I am getting started. This is my 4 o'clock. Go live and monetize your expert. I'm sorry. Go live, please. I was getting them confused. The monetized piece is not this one, but I appreciate you all joining. We're gonna talk about making sure you are going live and you are talking to your target audience. I appreciate everybody who is coming in. So come on in. Let me know where you're from. We're gonna get started in a second, and I am going to get on. And I usually have to make sure I'm liking my live and I'm getting started. So I'm gonna go ahead and like my live now. I appreciate you all for coming in. I want to make sure I'm supporting you. How you doing? I'm here and only stay for a bit. All right, I appreciate you, friend. Anytime that you can support, I appreciate it. By all means, please continue to support. I appreciate it so much. I'm trying to get my screen up. There we go. And I'm gonna like my live. I'm doing that right now. You gotta go to live for. Oh, you gotta go to live for Nubian Queen. Awesome, awesome. She is doing TikTok live. I think she is. She's a TikToker in particular. Um, she's more. I'm sorry, not TikTok. YouTube. YouTube is her thing, and she is looking to grow her channel. So I know I met with her on Friday. Good people, really good people. So I'm hoping she can get it up and running. You said I saw. So yeah, I'm hoping I can. Let's see. She did both today, and I went to both of them. Okay, she did both. Awesome, awesome. Let's see. I am. Let me just make sure. Oh, where's my? I'm trying to get to my live. Why is it not showing? Let's see if it'll show. Okay, and I'm gonna get up and running in a second. And I know she was, like I said, she was really focused on getting more views and stuff, and so she was trying to think of strategies to bring more engagement to her live as well. So, all right, friends, we are going to get started. I want to make sure I am in the right. Hello, how are you, friend? Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you joining here. And all who are joining the live right now, please feel free to like the live. Make sure you comment. My moderator, yes, Michelle Crochets, is in the building. So she's here in the chat for you. So feel free to connect with her, ask her questions. She's really great with YouTube, so she can help you understand how to navigate this platform. She is also doing some coaching and support. So if you have questions, definitely ask her. And then make sure you follow both her and I. So follow her by going in the chat. Thank you so much, Learner Room. English allow us to split you. Yes, English would be best. Hopefully you understand the English too. So let me know if you have any questions. So go ahead and like the live, comment, share the live as well, and subscribe. And so if you go to my channel, Dr. Lisa Launch Your Income, if you go to one of my shorts, comment, like, and subscribe. I will do the same for you. I'll go to one of your videos, comment, like, and subscribe, as well as, yes, Michelle Crochets, put in the comments that Dr. Lisa sent you. And so that way you can get 2 subscribers just from this live, just by attending this live. So feel free if you comment and comment here, we also can engage with you. So it's a good opportunity for you to get some engagement and learn who's in the room, and we can connect and support you as well. And so this particular live, this particular, excuse me, this particular live, I am actively going to my TikTok page. I'm gonna get started. I was a little late the last couple of days, but I am trying to make sure. I'm still late right now, but we're going to catch up really quickly. And that way I can turn on my light and support the people who are going to be in the room, and we'll get the room activated. And again, feel free to connect. Thank you for all who have subscribed. I appreciate you. Thank you all who have liked the live as well. So we are looking for new subscribers. We want to make sure we're growing this channel. So feel free to make sure you put comments in. You may want to pick up on some vitamin C drops for your throat. I know. I'm doing all this talking as I get ready to cough again. Thank you so much. So yes, I need to do better with treating my throat well. My body is not used to this. It's like, what are you doing? I am not. Yeah. I normally don't do this. 2025 has been a year so far for my voice and my body. They're like, this is not the norm. You do a little bit of talking, but the pace I've been on is not normal. And to everyone, please tap the like. Yes, awesome, awesome. Appreciate you all joining. We're on the super highway, as you said before. People come in, come and go, come and go. Love for the YouTube highway. But that was kind of the thing. I was thinking about, okay, maybe vertical might be a great way to do it. I still got to figure out my positioning. And so, Michelle, when we meet Friday, I'll have some questions. So let me know if you got any feedback based on this new format. And you could tell the lighting difference. I don't know if you noticed, I have my light on now. So the lighting is a little bit better than what it was yesterday. I also, the difference too, I don't know if you noticed this, so you could tell me the difference if you like it or not. I am using the iPad camera and not my webcam right now. So here's my webcam. So I'm not using it. I just went straight to the iPad for, I think both of these, both my morning and my evening for today. I think yesterday might have been both. It does look really good. You okay? So it does look good. So I could do the iPad only then, huh? You don't think I need the webcam? I have to do a comparison. I'll do tomorrow. I'll look at tomorrow morning's video. For some reason, I think I took the web camera off. Again, the way I have it looks cleaner. Okay, nice. Okay, that's good to know. I'll look at the webcam too, though. Because I took the webcam off because it was waiting. It felt like it was waiting the tablet. And the tablet's on really a stand. It's a book stand. It's not super sturdy. So I'm kind of making do. But I really could stand to get a quality easel stand for my tablet so it doesn't fall over like it did yesterday. It tumbled over that day. That time when it tumbled over is because I had the camera on it. So, so I figured let me try it with just the camera from the iPad. It looks brighter. Okay. Well, you know, the light bulb I had to change. So you might be seeing a little bit of brightness because of the lighting. But to your point, it could be the tablet as well. The tablet probably has a better camera quality. So yeah, I'm gonna take a comparison just to see with the webcam. Honestly, I need to look at my return date. I think the camera it might be due to return today. Today might have been the deadline for me to return it if I was going to return it. So I need to go back and look at my Amazon account and see if I was to return it. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I like the web camera. I like the concept of it. But if I'm not going to use it, there's no point in keeping it. We can talk about options after your live. Okay, sounds good. Yes. And so let's get going. All right, friends. I will talk to you. We can talk tomorrow too. So I didn't do my other thing. Hello, TikTok. It is Dr. Lisa. Launch your income. Come on in. We're going to talk about all things going live. Okay, I did do it. Come in. We're going to chat and get connected. I appreciate everybody coming in and joining me. Let me know if you have any questions. So we are going to get started. How you doing, Ashley? How are you? Kendra, thank you so much. Kermit, thank you so much for joining. This is my Go Live and Monetize. No, Go Live with Ease and Go Live with Confidence. So this is what I talk about. Monica, how are you, friend? Bobby, how are you doing? Courtney, thank you for joining. So this is my live where I am chatting with you and hopefully giving you confidence to go live. Thank you so much, friend. Hello, how are you? How are you doing? How you doing, Dee Dee? Thank you so much for coming in, friend. I see you. Thank you so much. Oh, I am supposed to do that tonight. Yes, Michelle. She just reminded me. I forgot that. My were you? Oh, wait a minute, Michelle. You're gonna have to repeat what you wrote. I wonder if you say your members only. Let me see the live chat. Because the chat, I don't see why it's open. Okay. Don't forget you have a members only tonight. Yes. That's what I thought she said. Yes. So, you guys know I co-stream on YouTube, and I am co-streaming right now. Thank you all for joining. And so my moderator, yes, Michelle, I'm just getting started here. She reminded me that I do on Tuesdays. I have been doing that. I totally slipped my mind. I would have totally missed that. So I need to be a little bit more efficient today. So I am doing a YouTube exclusive where I do my YouTube only conversation. So after this live, I go over to YouTube and I connect. So I am going to put that announcement out there. I'm going to do it for a sticker. Hello, friends. How are you, Dee Dee? Thank you so much for engaging. All that are coming in the room, I see you. How you doing? Is that Sunshine? Thank you for joining. Chicken, thank you for joining. I appreciate you. Quentin, how are you, friend? You come in the room. I see you, friend. Thank you so much for liking the live. Mela, thank you for joining. I appreciate you. It's me, Cashmere. Thank you for liking the live, friend. I appreciate all the support. Dee Dee with the popular live stickers. So this is, again, this is my Go Live with Ease. I don't want you to be nervous or scared or shy or afraid. And if you're a little bit of introvert, that's okay. I'm going to help you through the transition. I want you to be successful. Thank you for sharing the live. You came in and doing all the great work. I appreciate you. Lamar, thank you for joining. I see your friend. Victoria, thank you for being here. I see you as well. So come on in. I see all of you all. Thank you so much for liking the live. So with this particular live, it's really an opportunity for you to ask me questions. Let me know if you have any concerns with going live. Hold on, my lighting, fix that a little bit. Thank you all for being here. So it just adds a little bit of lighting with the effect so I can do my hand effect. I wasn't able to do it a second ago. I appreciate you all joining, coming on in. And so let me know if you have any questions. This particular live, I am going to try my best to be efficient. So yes, Michelle Crochet, she's my moderator for YouTube. She reminded me that I'm supposed to be doing my YouTube exclusive. That's where I go in and I connect with you on YouTube. And it's really a conversation for you to learn about my journey. And so I'm co-streaming on YouTube. There's some things that I am still kind of figuring out. I'm learning as I go, recognizing that I am not perfect in this journey at all. I do things as a way to kind of make sure I am not sitting back and letting time pass by. I take action. That is my mantra for the year, being intentional and taking action. So really quickly, I'm just going to show you guys on a quick note. Here is my YouTube. And so I am here. I am over here right now. And so my moderator is Yes Michelle Crochet. As you see me on the tablet, I'm co-streaming, and that is YouTube. And so if you're interested in joining me on YouTube, you're welcome to. It also has being intentional is my goal this year too. There we go, friend. I love it. It's me, Cashman. That's it. You can sit back and say, oh, I wish I should have. Oh, I could have been doing. No, you just got to take the action, friend. How you doing, Miss Darlene? I see you, friend. And sometimes it's scary. Sometimes it's uncomfortable. It's out of your comfort zone, but it's all about taking that action. So this is my attempt at YouTube and taking action. So I have the tablet that is streaming on YouTube, and then I am here on TikTok, and I am with you in the room. And so what I do, I would love Kate in a month so I can afford. Okay, friend. Well, look here, manifest it, manifest it. So put that out there and be intentional about the work. It's very uncomfortable, but so is setting goals and not reaching them. Hey, you know what? If you are making progress, it ain't about being perfect. Sometimes it's not even about if you have high level goals, long term goals, you have those goals. Come up with your short term, your short wins, and that's what you do. So I will tell you right now, YouTube is a short win for me. Right now was me just going and having the account, getting 50 subscribers. I got my 50 subscribers in March. But what I didn't do, and I'm just going to be honest about it, I didn't start co-streaming. I've been going on TikTok. I could have easily done the same thing. And so when it got to April, I was like, you know what, let me just start co-streaming. And so where I started was with my son's tablet. You go back and look at some videos that I did at the beginning of April, you'll see a little blue tablet. And I actually even show the tablet because I flipped my camera just like I did. And I showed that I started with his tablet. And I was like, you know what? The quality was poor. My lighting, sound quality was bad. It was just not a thing. He said, that's a good idea. That's it. And so then I bought a web camera. And so here's the web camera. It's literally right here. It's a web camera. And so I bought a web camera, and so I made the improvement, and I was going from my laptop. That's an amazing idea, yes. Then I was going from my laptop with the web camera, which was fine. You'll see some videos where it was totally fine. But vertical, if you're vertical, you get more traffic to your room. So I was like, you know what, let me get a tablet. I need a second device anyway, because I'm about to start this TikTok shop thing. Let me just get a second device. And so I ended up getting this tablet this weekend for Mother's Day weekend. I was like, this is going to be my Mother's Day gift to me, okay? And so I ended up getting the tablet, and I'm using that now. And so I've upgraded. Now here's what I haven't done, and I'm just being honest with you. I see you all come in the room. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining. What I haven't done thumbnails. Thumbnails is really big with YouTube. The other thing I haven't done, and this is my bad because I really should start doing this. I need to go and take these lives and edit them. Add a thumbnail, make them editable, and make them more long form videos. And then I need to add more shorts. So there's a whole methodology that I am missing. My back end systems on YouTube are not all there either. And so I'm just trying to figure this thing out, but I need to take the time to sit down and enact some of that stuff. So I'm going to share that at 6 o'clock when I do my live exclusive on YouTube. I'll go into some more details of things I should be doing that's on my to-do list and some lessons I've learned already in doing this for about 6 weeks now. So I'll talk about that at 6 o'clock. But yes, it's a process, but I'm going through it bit by bit. I'm getting better. I'm getting a little bit more accomplished each time. So that's what it's about. Those short-term goals. Okay, you said digital mama. You said, is the tablet filming you? Yeah, the tablet's filming me. The reason I do this is because you guys, Miss Allen, how are you, friend? You guys come in my live and you say, oh, Dr. Lisa, you give so much great information. I really appreciate all that you're doing. Thank you so much for subscribing. I see you, friend. How you doing, Doretta? This is your other account, friend. How are you? I see you, friend. You said this is my TikTok shop account. I love it. What I was doing was that I would talk here and people would say, oh, Dr. Lisa, where can I get this information from? Is there a video I can watch? And I wasn't recording. Obviously, TikTok records your video, but it's a long video, so I never do anything with it. You said, oh, Michelle told me about an editor. She told me when I was ready, she got an editor for me. We're going to talk Friday because I might be at that point where I need to get some support because this TikTok shop is going to take my attention even further away. So we probably need to talk. You're doing a great job. Thank you so much, friend. So what I end up doing digital is that I end up just co-streaming. And so this is now going to be a playlist for you to go back to. You can go back. This is a playlist. So it'll be here for you. Yes, I'm proud of your progress. Thank you so much, friend. And so my moderator is Yes Michelle Crochets. You probably can't see the way that my phone is distanced from here. But her name is Yes Michelle Crochets. She is my YouTube person. She is helping me with YouTube. You say, yes, I do. I'm growing slowly. I'll tell that in a second because I think that is something I need to applaud when I talk about short-term wins and just being able to recognize the growth. So I'll say that in a second. Let me plug you first. Yes, Michelle Crochets. She is my moderator. If you want to connect with her, she'll probably come over to TikTok in a second. But she is over on YouTube, so definitely grab her. She's my person that's helping me, keeping me encouraged, keeping me informed on what to do. And I am slowly doing some of her to-do list tasks for me, y'all. I need to do more. I need to do a little bit better, but she is helping me along the way. So you definitely want to grab her if you're interested in YouTube, if you want to connect and have somebody that's going to help you grow. She's your person, okay? And you said you have been there. Yes, I have. And so she's your person. So if you connect with both of us, I say this out loud all the time because I want you to be able to get subscribers. YouTube is different than TikTok. It is very much about making sure you have subscribers. You need 50 to go live. Hello, friends, all who are coming in. I see you all. I appreciate all the sub stickers coming out. How you doing, Carvina? Thank you so much. You say you're doing it. I am doing it, friend. So what's the YouTube channel name? My name is Dr. Lisa Launch Your Income. It's the same as on YouTube, so it's the same name here. Her name is the same on TikTok and on YouTube as well. Yes, Michelle Crochets. She's in the crocheting niche, and so she is a YouTuber though, and she is also um, really focused on content creation, helping people with their channel, their YouTube channel, and helping you understand how to navigate YouTube as another platform. YouTube is a search engine. I say this all the time. It is not your typical social media. So you got to make sure you are navigating that correctly, and optimization of your channel is important. Okay, back end systems, understanding different recording methodologies, all that plays into how successful your channel is. And then, like I said, it's a search engine, so search engine optimization. So when you look at my channel, there's some things I need to fix. I need to do thumbnails better. I need to do my title better. I need to do my description better. All of those words matter. And so I'm working on it though. And so I'm working on it. So I'll repeat that, I'm working on it. But if you go to our channels, what we will do, if you put something in our, put a comment in one of our shorts or long form videos, YouTube is particular about fake engagement. So you got to watch something before you subscribe. Oh, Michelle just came over. So Michelle, drop something in the chat and I'll ping you. So you got to make sure you are mindful of fake engagement. So you got to watch something. So if you watch one of our shorts or long form videos, comment and then like and subscribe. We will do the same for your channel. That's what we're doing. Each one is winning. Everybody can win. We don't all have to see one person growing and we all sitting back wondering why not us. So we are helping you. So me and Michelle, you'll get 2 subscribers just from this one live, okay? So I want you to grow, and she's in the room now. So I want you to grow, and I want you to do that with your friends, your followers. So as you are growing, co-stream, tell them to come subscribe to your channel. YouTube is particular about fake engagement, so you got to make sure people actually watch something before subscribing. But the beauty of YouTube is that it is evergreen content. So if you are posting, and maybe you put an affiliate link. So for example, I told you I have this web camera. I bought it from Amazon. I'm an affiliate. I have a link for this. I have an affiliate link because I'm an Amazon affiliate, also TikTok shop affiliate in Amazon. So I got the link for this, and this particular video, I need to add it to the bio, to my description. But to my description, I add the link. People can click that. They may see my camera months from now and say, "Oh, you know what? I want that camera she has," and they'll get it. So recognize you can benefit long term from people watching your content. They can go to your links, they can go to your pages, they can connect with you in so many different ways. So I want you all to be intentional about how you're growing in multiple platforms. Okay, so this is our year for success. Okay, YouTube takes a little longer, but you can win. You can easily win. We all win. Yes, we all win. I feel it takes much more time making a good video. Yeah, it does take time. Like I said, it's a long-term game. What I'm doing here, let me say this with YouTube. Here's what I'm doing and what I need to do more of. When you go live, whether it's on TikTok or on YouTube, I'm co-streaming on YouTube right now. This content is recorded. I can download it and make edits out of this and make some shorter form videos, maybe a 10-minute video here, another 10-minute video here. I can split it up, or I can even make it longer if I wanted to make it 20-25 minutes, because I usually go about 2 hours, you all. but but with that being said, you can cut up your video and make portions out of it to post. Now, what I need to do, I need to do more of that, the editing, the thumbnails, all those things I need to do. But I will tell you right now, by me just going live, thank you so much, Michelle. I appreciate your friend. By me just going live since the beginning of April, and we're now in the middle of March, I've gained over 200 followers just from this experience alone. In that time period, I've gained over 200 followers, like 202 to be honest with you. And so that's what this is about. Okay. So if you are in it and you're thinking about, okay, how do I do this? How do I be successful? How can I grow? But how can I be methodical about it? Because that's the thing about it. I'm doing this and all I'm doing is live streaming. I'm live streaming here anyway. So I might as well just do it where I have the recording, and this is going to be saved as a playlist for any of you to go back and review. Okay, so now it's there for you. You guys can go watch the video. I do other things where I'm watching my videos and I'm making sure I'm getting those watch hours. Because with YouTube, to start monetizing where you can get the ad revenue, you gotta have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. Those watch hours, again, I said they're particular about watching things. You just can't subscribe. So those watch hours play into how you get monetized over there. So it is a long game, but it's definitely worthwhile because that content is out there. When people start searching for your stuff years down the road, is there for you. So you want to be intentional about that. The link to put in our store. Say that again. The link to put in your store. What link, friend? What link? You talking about like if I had the web camera to be an affiliate link? Yeah, you can definitely do that. Teamwork, how you doing, Strong Peace? Look at you, Strong Peace, level 19, friend. I see you. Awesome. Nurse, how are you, friend? Thank you for joining. I appreciate that. Let me understand. I might have missed what you meant, Digital Destiny Company. Let me know what you meant, the link. What link? For the course of for UBC. For the UBC course? It's in my bio. It's in my stand store. Are you talking about my UBC course? Let me know which ones you're talking about. You want the link for UBC? You say you have UBC. So yes, UBC is also, yes. So yeah, you could put the link for UBC. Yes, if you have UBC, you can make that affiliate link in there too. On my YouTube, I do. UBC is a standard. It's in my channel profile as well. Yeah, so it's there. It's there, and it is also on my description. So when I describe it, I talk about UBC because I talk about branding. So a lot of my live is focused on how do you brand yourself. So that's a big piece of it. Let me do this, guys. TikTok gave us the heart puffs as our flash goal. Let me put it up there, one per person. We're gonna get to chatting. You guys had me going into a conversation. You said I have it. Thank you so much, friend. Let me know if you have any questions about that, though. Yeah, so you definitely could do that. Your affiliate links, UBC. If you are affiliate for other courses, I'm an affiliate for Stan because I have Stan Stories. So you're affiliate for that. Affiliate for My Light. I'm a TikTok Shop affiliate. So yeah, all that stuff goes in there. Okay, thank you. You're welcome. Hello, how you doing? Curated by Holly Q. I appreciate your friend. And so all that can go into your storefront and your YouTube channel description. Definitely your descriptions. Let's see, friends. So we are doing the flash go. So my new people, if you are new to the room, I usually spend some time up front. I usually spend some time up front talking about making sure I'm supporting my newbies in the room. Who is new to my room? We got some new people. Strong Peace, you're not new anymore, friend. You are not new. Look at you. You are no longer new. You are here and you are winning. I see you. Yesterday you did not even have a blue box, so you are here and you are doing it. If you are new, go ahead and put in the room that you're new. How you doing, Laugh Out Loud? You definitely helped me. I did. I love it. He said, I am back. And I'm gonna get my points. Y'all will not be talking about me not having no blue box ever again. Okay, so if you are here and you're new, just put new. And then I usually tell, hello, how are you? Say, I feel new. Why do you feel new? You don't feel new. You're growing too. Look at your numbers. Has it been a week? Has it been even a week? You're good. Look at you. Just imagine. How are you, friend? Hello. How are you doing? Thank you so much. Yes, engage. Gracefully simple budget coach. How are you? You said I'm new. Okay, friend, we're gonna get you a blue box. You got a bio budget coach helping single moms budget with faith. I love that. And you said free God below. Look at your friend. You said that's right. That's right. Look at you. Okay, and you said it's almost a week. Okay, wow, you're doing good. Seriously. I'm gonna say this might be a faster pace than what you was doing with the first account. The first account you were like, excuse me, I know you were like slow with trying to, you were methodical, but that's probably the better word to use. You were very intentional and methodical about what you were doing. So this time you're like, look here, let me get my numbers, let me go. Um, and so that's awesome. It's almost a week, and then hold on, I saw another comment. I missed a comment. I'm well. How are you? Just imagine. I am doing well, friend. Thank you so much. Carvina, you said, hi, Dr. I sent you a message. When you get a minute, let me know what day works. Okay, awesome. Which platform? Which platform? Instagram or TikTok? Let me know which one. Only reason why I say that is because when I get off here, I'm probably gonna go straight into my YouTube talk. I usually do that for about 30 minutes where I talk about the YouTube platform. But I'm happy to connect with you. If you're asking to meet Friday might be the better day. Friday might be better for me. It's hard out here. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. But you know what? You're going to be good. You are good. You are doing it this one. I'm doing it differently. Awesome. Yeah, you definitely are. You out here. You are growing. So, okay, friends. So, my new people, as you come in the room, I'm going to talk about how to properly engage. We're going to talk about some of my new people. I saw one or two of you gracefully. We got to get you a blue box. We're going to talk about blue boxes. Those are the things that people have next to them. I say this very intentionally because I want you all to make sure as you're going to my live or other people's live or you as a live host. That's what the goal is. I know some of you are nervous and you're trying to think about, do I want to do this as a live host? You absolutely could and should. MJ, thank you for joining. Thank you so much for the daily heart, me, Deb. I appreciate you, friend. How are you? Good afternoon. How are you doing? And so I want you to be successful as a live host. So we're going to talk about engagement. We're going to talk about how to properly engage. We're going to talk about making sure you are activating your live. And then we're going to talk about it, those people who are nervous and scared and shy and trying to figure this thing out. We're going to talk about how to support you. So that's what I give as well. How you doing, Little Explorers? This is our nonprofit organization, Little Explorers. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Um, and let me know, is this your new first time in my room? Sometimes you guys have like 2 and 3 accounts. Y'all come in under one name and then y'all say, hey, Dr. Lisa. And I'm like, I don't know this new name. How you doing, friend? Thank you so much for joining. All right, and we're going to talk about engagement because I want your first time here. Laugh Out Loud, please help us out, you all. Thank you for the support. You are so welcome. I'm going to teach you, little explorers, how to engage. Okay, so we're going to talk about how to engage because I want you to be successful. And so that's what this is all about, so you can be successful. And so we are focused on, I'm sorry, friend, this is the wrong room to do all that in because we don't do the peddling. So that this is not the room for that. The room for that is other rooms. So you got to go to rooms where they're talking about supporting in that way. This is all about engagement when it comes to understanding TikTok, going live and being a successful live host, and making sure you are growing. So when we talk about that, I want to give an example because Strong Peace and any of my other followers, you have done the same. I want to make sure. So um, and inspired expressions, you did it. So you connect with Biz Law HQ. We got this. So what we want to do when you come into live, and if you're looking for and growing and engagement and connecting with people, you absolutely should. Okay, I'm going to say that first of all, you absolutely should. However, you want to make sure you are connecting with people who are right, who understand how to optimize their profile, who understand how to properly engage, who understand how to connect fully. That is part of the strategy here. You're not just saying scoop and follow and gotcha. You're saying I'm here to engage and I want to make sure I'm growing. As he said, I need help, y'all. I want to make sure I'm engaged and I know how to help. So when you connect with somebody, you connect back with people. Okay, so you want to make sure you're reaching out. So if you click someone's photo, you can say follow or follow back if they connected with you, and then you click that at symbol, and you leave a message like, "We got this. Hello, how are you?" You look at their bio. You make sure they have a bio. You make sure they have words in their bio. You make sure they have a proper username. You make sure that they are actually optimizing their profile, that they have a bio there as well as a photo, and they don't have the user or all the numbers. So you want to be intentional about who you're connecting with. And the main step, pause. You can't send symbols and just spam people. You got to put words in that's Spanish. And if you continue to do that, Virginia in the house, how are you, friend? If you put symbols in the chat, I'm gonna have to block and mute you only because TikTok will see that as fake engagement. Okay, so when you just spam it with a lot of little symbols, then you're not putting words. You got to put words. That's real engagement. Okay, so you want to make sure you do that. I need to get out of my head and quit just being scared. There you go, Destiny. That's it. That's the point of this. That is the point, friend. Get out of your head. So we're going to talk about my overthinking. We're going to talk about the overthinking action because I do have a workbook that is free. And I talk about it at the end because this is my live where I'm helping you think bigger than just what's happening right now in your space. How to be intentional. Do it scared. Do it scared. I love it. Do it scared. Do it scared. Thank you so much. Let me pin this goal, the heart puffs again, because it's going to run out soon. But if you have not sent a heart puff, go ahead and send a heart puff so we can reach our goal. TikTok is asking us to get 29. That's the thing about TikTok. TikTok, like, wait a minute. Want to make sure people are engaging fully. So these are part of things that TikTok offers in terms of making sure people are engaging. So the flash goals, TikTok wants you engaged. They want you to gift. I tell people all the time, start these just so that you can activate the room. We're going to try to make sure we can reach it. I'll put it up in a few more minutes, maybe within the last minute before it goes out, and see if we can get some more heart puffs. Nice, you're welcome. So when I tell you, let me start this way. When you come into someone's live, thank you so much, Gracefully. I see you, friend. Thank you so much for that first gift. He's like, I got it. Congratulations, friend. Thank you for your information. You are so welcome. When you come in someone's live, here's the deal. Look at you, still giving. Awesome. You are committing to a relationship. That's what I tell everybody. I want you to understand and be operating from that mindset. You come into someone's life, you are committing to a relationship. And in every relationship, everybody has to do their part. So you as a viewer need to do your part, and that is engaging. And I'm gonna talk about what engagement looks like. You as a live host, so me as a live host in this case, I'm supposed to be supporting you. I call this a learn room. So when you come on someone's live, thank you so much for the heart puffs. You are educating, entertaining, and or inspiring people. Okay, that is your goal. Okay, that's what you're doing, and then you are actually in a threesome because TikTok is also part of this relationship. And so with that, TikTok is making sure that everyone is safe here, and this is a nice, pleasant environment. It's fun. There's fun and games. They gamify a lot of things, but we are also benefiting. Live hosts, you get diamonds, which turn into monetization for doing your live, and in viewers, you get points. And if you're a guest viewer, a viewer that turns into a guest, you can also get monetization. You can get coins for your engagement in the live in that way. So just recognize this is all a part of everybody working together for people all to be able to benefit from this experience. You said I've gone live twice and just random because no one is talking. Okay, that's it. Just imagine people got to engage. You got to tell your viewers. I say it all the time. You got to tell your viewers how to properly engage in your live, and it'll get better. Love that. Yes. So you got to tell them how to engage. Thank you so much. Yes, Michelle. I see you. I see you, Sandy Beach. How are you, friends? And so as people are coming into your live and you are viewers at this point, you are also being asked to support the live. So tapping the screen, there's free support, I tell it all the time, and then there's support that you need coins for. Okay? You're basically talking to yourself in the beginning. Yeah, you are in the for the so over time it gets better. That goes with the consistency. If you're going live more frequently, I say daily. I know that's not what people want to hear, but daily. So, but if you go daily, people will start supporting your live. Okay. I would love to 1K in the end of the month so I can afford a place. Okay, Rose. Rose, thank you. But this we're gonna stay focused. So we need you to engage, Rose. We're gonna need you to engage, Rose. That's where you can get your money. You need to go live too, Fred, if you're not going live. That's how I felt like a video, like a video diary. You know what? Let me tell you this, friend. Okay, I'm on my YouTube thing. It does get better. I've gone live tonight as recommended. See you, friend. Chat later. Thank you, Mr. Darling. I'm tired for all the moving. I appreciate you being here, friend. Thank you so much. Okay, so let me say this, and I know it's hard in the beginning. My very first couple lives is still out there. It's on YouTube. I took those lives and I split them up into, I think it's two parts, it might be three. I can't remember if I did two or three. Two parts. We'll say two parts for this conversation. I put them out there as long form videos. So your live, even in the beginning, can be used for other, you can repurpose it. You can make it clips for content. So if you have a message and something you want to share with your audience, take that as a clip and put it out there on your page and make it content. Or take it in a long form video and put it on your YouTube channel and make it long form content. Practice how do you create content on your YouTube. Maybe do better than Dr. Lisa and put thumbnails and practice your SEO so you have the right search engine optimization. Make that content. It doesn't have to feel awkward if you're repurposing it. Okay. I need to do that. I need to take my own advice because that's something you can do and it's there for you. You TikTok is generous. This is recorded for you, so you can download it. I have an iPhone. You can make an iMovie, do some edits for it real quick, and then throw it up on your YouTube channel, and make a 2 or 3 part series. Okay, so repurposing is key. Yep, that's what I tell everyone to experience the replay. Yes, absolutely. Do you record on your phone or is it record? It's recorded automatically. So that video where you felt like you was talking to yourself, it's out there. It's on YouTube. Go to the live recording. So when you go to not YouTube, I said YouTube. I meant TikTok. Go to the live recordings on the home screen for TikTok and click it. It's there for you. That whole recording is there. All right, friends. Thank you so much. Oh, my friend who keeps putting the messages, I might have to block you again. Let me know. I don't know if I blocked you earlier, but let's make sure you put words. We're going to make sure we don't do that. We don't want to get in trouble with TikTok with just spamming. This is a learn room, not one of those what they call engagement rooms, aka grow rooms, y'all. That's not what this is. But we are growing, we are learning, and we are building. So I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I guess you didn't hear my message, but that's okay. I got you, friend. Okay, appreciate you. You're welcome, Tammy Talks. That's what I'm here for. Appreciate you. Great. Okay, so here's what I tell you. Oh my gosh, we're not gonna meet our goal, but that's okay. TikTok, sometimes we don't meet the goal. That's okay. We just not gonna do it. Said that ain't that. You talking about me with the blocking? Yes, I will mute and block people because I gotta stay focused, y'all. I gotta stay on task. So people will come in and they will take over your room, and you just gotta learn how to block them. So here's what I will say: if somebody is not listening and not supporting the room correctly, you said that's right. You take their words, you touch their words, the screen pops up, you can scroll down and you click mute and then block. Okay, so that's what I do. So just recognize that you control your room. So I want to say that out loud because my newbies, I don't want you thinking so much. I don't want you to be like, wait a minute, I had a troll come in my room or heard somebody who was being disrespectful or somebody who was being inappropriate. You go ahead and you say, I learned that. Yes. You just go ahead and get them out your room. And I say stay on task if people come in, because you get all types of people who come in your room and they're sending messages that are not about your room. Okay, if you can't read the room and understand what we're talking about, then you're in the wrong room. So let me help you get out the room so you can get support, okay? Find your way to the right room. So that's what I do also. And I'm not trying to be rude, but sometimes I recognize that some people just don't know how to read the room. So he said that's good. And so I had somebody in my room yesterday, and I debated about blocking them, but I was like, you know what, Dr. Lisa, you're about to get off this live. If they come back, you just might have to block them. They didn't say anything appropriate, but I thought the name was kind of inappropriate. So I struggled with that one. And anybody in the room that was in here, I probably paused a little long before I was thinking. I was like, okay, I need to let me stay on focus. Let me get back to my topic, and I'll handle that next time. Thank you so much, Urban. I appreciate you. I definitely learned that the hard way. Yes. What happened to you? How cute. Somebody came in your room, took over. Do you block them from the screen that you swipe in? Gracefully, thank you, friend. Look at you. That was your first gift again. Oh, I appreciate that, friend. You said, do you block them from the screen that you swiped in? Um, when you're in your live, I just click the words, like your sentence there. If I click those words, the screen will pop up where you can pin people. It's the same screen. And then you scroll down and you hit mute. And then the second option is block. So it's there for you. Yeah. So that's what you can do. Thank you so much. Hi, what's good? Everything is good, friend. Everything is all good. Thank you. I'm super new. What do you recommend to do the very first live? Oh, so show self. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you. You're welcome, friend. Um, so welcome to the room. I appreciate you. You said I'm super new. Well, you have an optimized profile and you're not all that new because you got 1,500 followers, friend. So you are doing something right. You got a community. You are doing something right. So congratulations to you. You definitely have live access. So when you click the first go live button, you can set up your screen where you put the title of your live. You put you can set a live goal if you choose to, in terms of, you'll see it after the subscriptions. There's a wish box, and then that's it right there. You can set that goal as well as You could put in settings if you have a sensitive topic you're going to discuss. You could put content disclosure on. So those are the first things that you want to kind of make sure you kind of handle the before you go live questions type things. But when it comes to your first live, depending on your topic, and I tell people, so what I teach is that I want you to understand your topic, your niche. I even share, like, go to Chat GPT, ask it to write you maybe a 30-minute live stream outline. You can also ask it to come up with your intro script. So I teach that as well. And then you also can ask it for some engaging questions. So that's some way to kind of help organize your live. But really, the very first live, I say make it as organic and natural feeling as possible. So you're saying, okay, this is my first live, guys. I can't believe I'm doing this live thing and you are here. Thank you all. Come on in. Let me know if you have any questions. This is my first live. I'm going to play around with some of the effects. I'm going to talk a little bit about maybe some of my topic that I'm going to discuss and maybe give you a little bit of background about me. And then we're going to play around. So just come in. I'm going to ask some questions, but let me know if you've ever gone live before. Are you new also? So just make it as natural as possible. I say the first live should feel, you shouldn't feel too stressed about it. Some people, and don't make it a big to do, don't make it a big production, because you're just doing it for the first time. You'll see, get a feel for the platform, get a feel for the effects, get a feel for how people come and go out your room. so, and so with that, I would say just continue to feel comfortable going live. Don't overthink it. The other thing I would say, if you are going live, make sure that maybe you announce it. Do a live event. Go post about it. Maybe share it in your story. Put in a note, that little thought bubble on top of your profile picture. So that way, maybe you get some of your followers to come in. Or if you really are coordinating, maybe coordinate with a friend or family member to be in a room and ask questions. And that way you can have a rhythm about how you're talking to your audience. Isaiah, you said, do the program offer mentoring? What programs, friend? Let me know what you're talking about. Which program are you referring to? Let me know if you're talking. Are you talking about UBC also? Somebody else that was interesting. UBC probably came up, but let me know if that's what you were talking about. I'm happy to talk about that with you if you have questions. I have a bundle in my storefront, and I have UBC, so I have two different products that I support. One is my master resale product, and the other one is, of course, UBC. I'm an affiliate for them, so I'm happy to help you with either program, and they do come with me. So me as a coach, as a mentor to you to answer questions. I don't leave you high and dry, so you get access to me. I put you in my Instagram group chat, and you get able to get one-on-ones. So Carvina asked for a one-on-one earlier. So she just said, I sent you a message to get a one-on-one, and I do it. So that's so you get me that way. I'm having the hardest time getting live because I'm not good. Going live because I'm not good at talking for long periods of time. You know what, Tanisha? I'm going to tell you right now. Practice makes progress. Don't make perfect, because anybody being perfect. Each day, you're going to get better. I started off by going live for about 10 to 15 minutes. And then I graduated to about 30 minutes. The 30-minute video is the one I chopped up and put on YouTube. That was the one I used for that one. And then I've gone live. I started going live for 45 minutes. People come in a room asking questions. I kept engaging. And then it got to the point where I go live. I hate to say this because I'm not going to do it today, but I go live on average for 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Well, y'all probably going to say 3 hours. I know y'all going to say 3 hours. But that is, my family probably would say I'm on live for 3 hours. But that is not my intention. But I've gotten more at ease with this. I'm more comfortable. I can talk. I can connect. I have no problem sharing guidance and advice with you all and how to best support you. And so that's what this is all about. And my live, what I do is try to stay in the chat because I don't have a moderator here. I have a moderator for for YouTube, but I don't have a moderator for here. So this is my time to spend with you and answer your questions. Okay, so, and said, thank you. You're welcome, friend. I said, you say UBC. UBC. So I come with UBC. So you get me. UBC is a whole 40. It's 54,000 people in that school platform. It's a big community. 54,000 is literally the number. I looked at it earlier today. The number of people that they have that have engaged and bought UBC 54,000 people. So it is a big community. Um, and I recognize people will sell you courses and ghost you and never help you. Hey, Tammy, appreciate you. And so I'm not that person. So you get access to me. I put you in an Instagram group chat if you want to meet, if you have questions on how to navigate it. As a matter of fact, I'm going to send a message today to the group because I want to make sure people are making some forward progress, because people buy courses and then don't even open up the course. I don't want you to do that either. I want you to use the resources that are given to you, and it's some great stuff there. It's some really good stuff. So I want you to be intentional about using it. I've gone live seriously twice, and I have access to the full experience. I did it once by accident, but I struggle with topics to discuss. It's me, Cashmere. Okay, you know what? Let me do this. You guys are going to get me to use the chat GPT prompts. Let me do that. Cashmere, um, my other friends that were trying to figure out what to talk about. I got you. Let me show you a couple prompts. I'm gonna do that for you all. Yeah, you just end up talking to yourself for 30 minutes straight. Yeah, that's it. But it's okay. Like I said, there's some tips on making sure you may have a few people in the room, like your followers, a family member, a friend. You just announce people. Tanisha, you was my other person. That's right. I'm gonna give you some things to talk about because I want you guys to go live. He said, yes, thanks. You're welcome, friends. I got you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. TikTok did not block you, friend. Don't spam. Don't do that. I don't have to get you make you leave again. Congrats on your growth, Dr. Lisa. Thank you so much, Deshauna. Look at you, friend. How are you? You are inspiring. I appreciate you, friend. Thank you so much. Hello, new here. How are you? Sam Properly Fit. I appreciate you, friend. Thank you so much. Okay, so here's what I do. Um, and then my friend, I don't know. Sometimes TikTok, they're gonna have to figure out these some of these trolls that come in your room and just are not cooperating. Okay, friends. So thank you so much. Okay, so let me do this. Let me before I go into our lesson, because we're gonna do our lesson. Let's do engagement real quick, especially my people who don't have blue boxes. Let me share with you a couple things. So I did that whole spiel about when you come into someone's room, you come into a relationship. So that's what that is. When you come in, there's three things you want to do. And this is free support. They are everywhere too. Trolls, they are. They are. I don't understand it. It's so let me say this. I do understand it. let me say this. This started off as a children's app. And there are still children here, and you have adults that act like children too. So it is what it is, and so because of that, we got to navigate with the kids. So they see things, they come across different pages. I guess they're scrolling on this app just like us. So you got the adults that act like kids, and you got the middle schoolers and the childish behavior. So that's what's happening here. I have all adults that act like I know. so so we got them here, and my husband said it earlier. He said the TikTok streets is just like the regular streets. You got them all. You got all types of people. So it's okay. Like I said, I just kind of ignore it. I don't let it bother me too much. It just makes me have to press an extra button or two. That's all it's making me do, so I can block them. I can mute and block them. How you doing, Tippy? How are you, friend? I see you coming in, Miss D. How are you, friend? Yes, thank you all for coming in. I see you. Um, and so it was something I'm going to say. Survey Tennessee in the house. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Good afternoon. I am well. Okay, so let's do this. The tapping of the screen. You can see my new people in the room. I teach this. How you doing, Betsy? I teach this because I want you to recognize as you are going live. I'm gonna give you a couple different tips. We're gonna talk about engagement in your life because that seemed to be engagement and what to talk about. So the what to talk about piece, I'm gonna give you an answer to that too. I'm gonna give you a prompt. Um, Engagement we're gonna talk about now, because what people fail to realize is that there are a lot of people who don't know how to properly engage. They just don't. They're on the app. They're coming to rooms. They're trying to figure this out. A lot of this seems busy and overwhelming. Thank you so much. Consistency and engagement. Yes. And so a lot of this feels busy and overwhelming. And so people are like, okay, what am I doing here? What do I do? And so there is an etiquette. And I say that. And part of it is as you are coming to someone live, the live hosts and savvy viewers, they know who are the engagers. Okay? You can instantly know who is engaging, who has engaged, who has the capacity to engage, who understands the rules of engagement. You instantly know that. And I'm going to tell you how you know. Glam Girl. So I know Glam Girl is an engager. Let me just say. Now, my people in the room who've been here before, they know Glam Girl is an engager. Okay? We know because Glam Girl flew at the top. She is a 31 level engager with her bright purplish blue box. So, recognizing that blue box, thank you so much, Miss TT. You are an engager too, friend. I need that part of your talk. This part of your talk. Yes. So people know instantly. So the blue box flying in is a high engager. So is it level 25? Inspired expressions. Coach Miss Jessie, I think you're the one who got me right on the level. I think I said 23. You said 25. 25 is high engaging. How you doing, Hannah? And so in terms of people being on fly in, that is important. The blue box also represents people who are engaging fully and know how to engage. So I'm going to say, Hannah, how you doing, friend? I see you coming in. You have a new account, and so you are in the right room because I'm going to tell you how to engage, friend, and I'm going to support you in your growth strategy. So thank you for being here, Caroline, as well. You have a new account as well, and you have no bio, so I'm going to give you some homework. So we're going to talk about that because I want you all to understand, both Hannah and Carolyn are new people in the room, and y'all both see, both my Hannah and Carolyn, they don't have a blue box by their name, do they? And so you can instantly tell people who kind of know a little bit, and they got new accounts, so we know they're new because they're newer in terms of their follower accounts. They're learning and they're growing, and so the blue box kind of indicates people who have been around here for a little bit and they kind of understand what to do. You guys are in the right room because I'm going to help you understand how to fully engage and then how to get you a blue box and understand what to do. So, a couple things you need to do when you come into someone's room. The very first thing, and this is what I want you to pay attention to, there is that heart plus. Two things you either want to do. If you don't have coins, you need to have coins on your account to fully engage. And I'm going to talk about why and all the coins and stuff because there's free support. Tap on the screen, sharing the live, commenting. Free. Doesn't cost you a thing. Tanisha, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Your first gift, friend. Appreciate you joining. Thank you so much. So there's free support. How you doing, Valley Girl? And then there is support that you have to have coins on your account to fully engage. Okay? And so when you are engaging, first thing you want to do when you come in someone's room, and if you know you don't have coins on your account, and you don't know what coins are, and you don't know how to get them, the very first thing you want to do when you come into someone's room is follow the live host. So when you decide to tap to watch their room, you go up here, click their photo, and you follow them. That's an instant. That's literally the very first thing you should do if this is a new room for you and you have never come into it. That's like coming to someone's house and saying hello to them. Like, hi, let me follow you, let me connect. Now you can always unfollow. Let me be real about that. If you're like, you know what, I went in this room, I didn't like that person, I didn't like their message, I didn't like their delivery, I didn't like nothing about, let me unfollow this person. You can absolutely do that. That is your prerogative. But as proper etiquette, you want to follow them. If you do have coins on your account, you laughing at me. If you have coins on your account, then the first thing you should do is click the Daily Heart Me. Oh, look at there. You became a subscriber. Tammy Talks. I appreciate you, friend. Thank you so much. I'm gonna talk about my subscriptions in a second. I appreciate you subscribing because I want to share that with people as well. And so if you take your heart back, yeah, take your heart back. No, I don't think you can take your daily heart back, but you can unfollow them. You can. But if you have coins on your account, you gotta use a coin to click the Daily Heart Me. Let me say that. So with coins, you become part of their team. So gracefully, you just click that Daily Heart Me. You came a part of the what they call now the fan club. That was a new name. This name literally just rolled out like at the beginning of the month, at the beginning of May. So they now returned what was called the Daily Heart Me. It was called Team. Now it's called the fan club. So if you look on your live home screen, you'll see fan club instead of teams now. So I kind of like the sports analogy with teams as opposed to fan club, because like I said, when we come in a live, you're in a relationship, so you are on a team. You are a team player. Okay, so the fan club seems a little, it's cute, don't get me wrong, it's cute, but it just seems a little bit more focused on the live host. And I say this is focused on all of us. We all got to work together, y'all. He said we are in a relationship. That's it. We family. This is it. So maybe that's what it should be called, the fan club. Fan for family. I agree. Yeah, like the fan club. Sounds groupish. Yes. Yeah. That's, like I said, TikTok, you do too much sometimes. They just do too much. So with that, so now it's called the fan club, and there's a whole campaign that's going on right now to make sure people embrace. As you could tell, our little tapping emoji has changed. There's hearts, there's stars, there's the little blowing. I say it's, what's that? The little horn, the little blowing horn, like it's New Year's Eve celebration type horn. So I think that's what that's supposed to be, and that literally changed yesterday. That's brand new. It just used to be red hearts. So my new people in the room, this is all new. These little icons on the side, totally new thing. But it's part of just elevating the room, making it more festive, engaging. I tell you, when you come into a room, TikTok is part of our relationship, so they're trying to make this fun and entertaining for us. How you doing, Sassy? I see your friend. And so, as you come into someone's room, you're gonna click that daily heart me. That daily heart me gives you an instant follow to the live host, as well as you are getting points to be a part of that team fan club. To be part of the team, that's why it says join my team. And essentially you are becoming part of the community. The screen pops up. You want to make sure you pay attention to the screen now, because now TikTok says, okay, I'm going to incentivize you for being in this live. Is the Daily Heart Me is represented in the orange box that you see next to people's name. That's what that heart with the numbers next to it, and it has the lines. Those are Roman numeral lines. So 1 week you've been here. If you come back 2 weeks in a row, you get another line 3 weeks in a row. So as you come back to live each week, you get another line. You get another number. So they use Roman numeral numbers there. But that heart is representative of you coming back. There's some bonus points you get when you come back for the month. I think you get 25 points. It allows you to level up in what type of gifts you can give. There's some things that happen just for this live. So it is really essentially just making you say, okay, yeah. So you become part of the team. And so you're able to gift and give the level up cake. How you doing, breaking free? So you're able to give the level up cake. You're able to engage in a more deeper way with the room. And so it's a fun way to connect. And it says, do you want to add a comment? So you add a comment. And so the daily heart me, I said you need coins for. You need 1 coin to send that. So there's 1 penny. Coins are representative of a penny. I think it's like a penny and a half, y'all. It's not quite a full. It's a little over a penny. I used to say it was under a penny, but I think it actually calculates as a little bit extra than 1 penny. It's not quite 2 pennies. And so when you use the daily heart me, um, you have to have coins. So coins you get by clicking the gift box. I think the gift box for you guys is somewhere over here. Clicking the gift box, and then in the right corner you can click recharge. If you don't have coins already, you can click to get coins in the app, and there's a little bit of a processing fee. Or you can go to the website, or TikTok also has a coins app that you can go to. You can go there. Thank you so much, EM. And so you can go there. The website is www.tiktok.com. There's the / symbol, and then there's coins, COIN. So when you get coins, you can go there, get your coins. And as you get coins, I tell people if you got $20 in coins, that's 2,000 coins. They don't have the processing fee, so you get a little extra coins for your money. So you get more coins for your money. And so you can fully engage with that. You can go to multiple lives. That should be enough, depending on what you're doing in these streets, these TikTok streets. That should be enough to get you going, okay? This is good information. Thank you so much, friend. And so, Emmy, I appreciate you being here. The other thing I want to say, so as you are clicking that daily heart me, like I said, the screen pops up and it asks you if you want to leave a comment. You leave a comment. So here's where I'm going to talk about the blue boxes. And I didn't, let me see. I'm gonna talk about the blue box and then I'm gonna talk about the free support because I didn't talk about tap and share and all that stuff because I want you to understand the points there that you get also. So those are free points. But I'll circle back since I'm about to make a comment, the comment thing. So daily heart me, put your comment in. If you put a comment in, let's do this real quick because I'm gonna show you the blue boxes and I'm gonna show you how to circle back and get other points. How you doing, Angie? Angel. If you put the comment in, let's say this. Let's just say hi. We're going to do something really quickly. If you say new from FYP, how you doing, friend? So you just put your comment in. I want you to click your photo. You're 21 level engaging. You are here. You are supporting. I appreciate you. When you put a comment in like the word hi, I want you to click your photo. Then your mini profile pops up. And then I want you to click your level. So Andrew, you are level 21. So you click your level and then it shows you your blue screen that pops up. It tells you how many points you've gotten, / symbol, the total amount of points you need for that next level. And then underneath there, I want you to pay attention to those numbers because those are your experience points numbers. Those are what you do to level up. Okay. So there's a difference between what you have and what you need. Those points are the points that you are deducting so that you can level up and get a blue box if you don't have one already. What was that again? Say www. Oh, for the coins, www.tiktok.com / symbol, that little / little line, coin, COIN, coin. Give me 1 second. TikTok gave me a puzzle piece. So hi, how you doing, Tammy? So Tammy, go ahead and click your photo and then click your level 15. And then click your level 15. It's going to show you how many points you've collected. I can't find my photo, your picture. Soul Shelf, it's the picture of the ocean. The picture of the ocean next to your photo. That's it. Just click that photo and your mini profile pops up. Click the photo next to your name. It's the ocean photo. Got it. He's like, what? Photo. So yeah, click that and then gracefully like, let me find out how many points. You got level 1, friend. You've been leveling up. You came in here with no box, no daily heart me next to you, no blue or orange box. You were like, look here, let me get some points. Let me level up. So yeah, so that's how you collect your points. And so what I teach is that when you come in someone's room, thank you so much, Simply, and you click that daily heart me, then after you do that, you then let the screen pop up. And then you comment. And once you put your comment in, hello, how are you, Dr. Lisa? Good to be in your room. Hello, everyone. Whatever comment you want to put in, then I tell you to go click your level. Click your blue box. Click your photo so you can see your blue box. In that way, you know how many points you want, that you need, or that you're at. And then essentially those points are the points you're trying to level up with. Now, I tell you right now, you may not be able to level up in everybody's live. Okay? Strong piece. You may not be able to level up, but it just depends on how you want to engage. Because when I come to live, I know I'm going to engage. I know I'm going to gift. I know I'm going to do all the things. So I want to make sure I'm fully actively engaging. And then I might go to someone else's room and do the same over there. And then I might go to someone else's room and do the same over there. And so before the night is over, I could potentially level up. Now, that doesn't happen all the time. How you doing, Angel? That doesn't happen all the time, but at least I'm slowly, as I'm in these streets, I'm connecting, I'm engaging, I'm building, and I'm chipping away at that. So, Chef, look at you. Congratulations, friend. You got your blue box. Awesome. I see you all coming in. Michelle, how are you, friend? Happy Monday. How are you? Elle, how are you, friend? Okay, great tips. You're welcome, and that's it. That's it. I want you guys to be intentional about what you're doing. And so I thank you for the first gift from my friends. You said this is a bit crazy. You're like, what is all this? Had no idea what you was doing in these streets. How do you pin someone when you are online? You actually click their words. So the words you just said, you click the words, you touch those words, the screen pops up and it says pin comment. Thank you so much, Kimberly. I see you. Thank you so much, Tammy. That's it. You said nope. I see you guys. You're doing it though, friend. And then the other thing you want to do, you were thank you so much. I see you. The other thing you want to do is comment. So my friends, I'm gonna so um Angel, you did this. Well, let's see. Let me see. I said pin a comment. Let's see real quick. Thank you. You're welcome, Kimberly. And Shelf, let me do yours because you it seemed like you're so angel centric. You said like this. So were you asking how to connect back? Is that what you was doing? That was funny to me. You hearting you. Okay, there you go, friend. So yeah, so when you connect back with somebody, when you click their photo, this is a quick tip to do it. When you click their image, their photo, it shows you their mini profile. You can follow them, click the follow word, or follow them back if they've already followed you. And then you can click that at symbol and put a comment in. So Social said like this. That was the comment they used. Like this. In terms of how to connect back. But yes, that's how you do it. So when you're in a live, you are connecting. Now I tell people all the time, here's what you want to avoid. Avoid using that scoop and follow and gotcha. I don't like using connect all the time either. Don't use connect if you can avoid it. Because the word connect just seems so inauthentic. It's like I'm just connecting to connect for connection's sake, follow for follow's sake. You are doing it to be an engaged person. You want to be, hopefully, you're engaging in their content. Hopefully, you're engaging in the lives. Hopefully, you are being a good friend. Okay? Because that's what you become. If they follow you and you follow them back, you become friends. Okay? So I want you to be a good friend. And so I want it to be, it's not me, it's actually TikTok. I shouldn't use I words. It is TikTok. TikTok wants you to be an engaged viewer and an engaged person. And so to do that doesn't mean that you're doing this fake engagement. You are actually going to connect and it's authentic. And so you want to make sure you're following people that have a profile. Ideally, they have a bio. Ideally, their profile is optimized. They don't have the username with all the numbers. You want to make sure that person is there for you. I appreciate this tip. You're welcome, friend. You said your lives are so smooth. Oh, I appreciate you. Thank you. Any strategy on picking up gifts for your live goals? So, any strategy for picking gifts for your live goal? Oh, okay. Yes, 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 yes. So here's the deal. Okay. But let me answer that question. Leave me 1 second. Let me just make sure I close out the blue box questions first. How does the blue box increase? Because I got more coins, but it didn't increase. So I have to do. I have to do. Are you looking at the right number? So the top numbers are what you've done for points already. How many points you've collected. Then there's the forward slash symbol that speaks to the total amount of points that you need for the next level. Underneath there is the difference. You're looking at that bottom number, that experience points number. That's the number you're looking to reduce and get down to 0. So that's the number that should be deducting. And so as you're gifting, that number should reduce because a coin that you spend, every coin you spend, you get a point for. So if you spend and send out your awesome, that's 1 coin. If you send 5 awesomes, that's 5 coins. So recognizing it's a point for every coin you're giving. Now let me talk about the free support because I didn't do this real quick. Let me close out the blue boxes and I'll go back to your question now in terms of the strategy behind your awesome or any other gift. I'm sorry, I'm going in and out. Thank you, Mary. I appreciate you. No, thank you for being here. Um, you said sun be so hype. Hello, sunshine. How are you, friend? How are you? I appreciate this tips. Um, I must be doing something wrong. What you doing, Carolyn? Carolyn, you didn't click your blue box. Click your blue box. It'll tell you what you need to do. More than likely, you need to have coins in your account. And I'm gonna tell you real quick, just without you know, mincing words. Send a rose. If you send a rose, you get the blue box. I think that's essentially it. That's 1 coin. Do the daily heart me. That'll get you a box too. I think it's as simple as that. Those give you enough points. I'm not sure if you have to send multiple roses, but you have to send a rose, and that'll give you your blue box. And so that's how you do it. Yep. Thank you so much. Look at you all. There you go, Carolyn. I appreciate you, friend. You said I must be doing something wrong. And you got your blue box, friend. Look at you. That's it. That's all you have to do. Thank you, Mary. How are you? Hi, Tam. How are you, friend? You did it. Thank you. You're welcome. Learning by giving. That's it. Learning by giving. Appreciate you all. Like you said, hi, how you doing, Shay Sprays? How you doing, friend? So I don't. I usually don't tell you guys what to do because I, at the end of the day, let me say this. This is now I'm about to get on my soapbox real quick. If you go in somebody's live room and they tell you what you got to do to be in their room, then it's best for you to leave that room. Okay. So what I do is I teach you how to engage. I help you understand this app, but I'm not going to tell you what you need to do because that is not it. At the end of the day, your support, you said tell them, your support, oh, some live hosts do. I know they do it and they're wrong for that. They are absolutely wrong for that. I'll be the first to say it to their face. They demand. I know that's wrong. You can't do that. I had that happen to me, and she was really. I know. I've seen it, and y'all come here and told me about it, so I know it's happening. I did not know how to work this. I just wanted to support. There we go. I agree so much. Wow. Yes, that's wrong. It's wrong. Cause here's the real. And let me show y'all the real deal. I'm gonna show you something. If you click the 61 people in the room, and you see, well, first of all, these are top engagers, top viewers. So you want to make sure you connect with these people here because these people understand how to work a room. So be intentional about connecting with these people. But I want you to click that question mark in the corner. Okay. So it tells you very clearly how to be a top viewer. It tells you your likes. I'm about to get to this in a second. It tells your likes, your comments, your gifts, in your watch time. Those are the things that you're doing intentionally to support the room. So everybody matters to your room. Now, people engage in different ways, but I don't agree with you alienating people and feeling so entitled with your presence here that you have to make and bully people and make them feel disregarded for them coming in to support your room. That's wrong. You can't do that. I mean, and I don't teach that. So if y'all learn that, don't go in these streets and say Dr. Lisa told you to do anything like that because I did not tell you to do that. I tell you, I want you to help your viewers engage and understand the platform. So you do have to educate people on how to properly support your room, but don't ever get to the point where you feel so entitled that you are rude and nasty and saying you have to do this. Okay? If there is a campaign you're doing or if there's a competition, then you explain that. You put a board up, you put a sticker up, something where people understand exactly what the goals are, what the assignment is, so that they can properly engage. Thank you so much for the vote up. And so that's how this has to go. It's not about you feeling so entitled where if you don't do this, if you don't do that, then you got to get out of my room and we only doing this right now. Come on now, because everybody matters, because you do need the people who are tapping your screen supporting your live. You do need the people who are sharing out your live. You do need the people who are commenting in your live. You do need the people who are gifting. Don't get me wrong, TikTok wants you to give just as much as you want people to give, but everybody matters. Okay, thank you so much, friend. So just recognize that's how this works. For this to be successful, he said, good evening. Everybody has to play a part and everybody matters. They serve a purpose. Okay. Now, those people who are level, I'll talk about the leagues in a second. Those high leagues, A league, high level B league folks, they do get a little bit caught up in their head about who they are and what they're all about and feel entitled. And I would tell you, if you're in a room like that, you might want to rethink your time there, because they're not necessarily benefiting you by educating you on how to properly engage. They're benefiting themselves, and that's just real talk. So I had someone block me because I didn't give the requested amount. Oh my gosh, that's horrible. That's horrible. They need to be reported. Now that shouldn't happen. I don't agree with that. That should not happen at all. Good evening, everyone. I had a blessed Tuesday at the work and have a great day. Thank you so much. Sheila Byrish Mom, I appreciate you being here, friend. Hello. Oh yeah, that's horrible. I was in one of those rooms last night and had to leave. Yeah, it was all me, and no value given. Not at all. That's what they do. That's that. And so I'm hearing more and more of that. That's it's honestly, as I'm in this space, it's like, okay, you know what, I gotta at least do my part to let people know, hey, that is not acceptable. If you said I left their team, yeah, you have to. Yeah. You say that they're not even in those leagues, really, and they acting that way. That's horrible. That's absolutely horrible. Yes, not even in those leagues and acting that way. It's just too much. It is. It is absolutely. Okay, so some of the grow rooms hosts are bullies. Yes, they are. They are, because in their mind, they're doing everybody in the room a service. Come on now, you ain't that special. um, yeah, so that's the way they talk about it. Oh, well, you're here and you can build connections. Come on now, people can do that in other spaces too. That's why I teach you guys how to connect here. Okay, that's how I teach you. Teaching you how to connect, and then if you want to go in those spaces, get a couple people, that's fine. I get it when it comes to goals. Like if you're trying to get a clickable link, or you're trying to get to 5,000 followers or 10,000, I get it if you're trying to get your numbers quickly. But at the same time, some of those rooms don't do any good anyway, because those people are are not necessarily going to be engagers. And on top of that, they may end up being banned accounts. And on top of that, you never know what else you're getting with those people. They may be spammy accounts too. So you just got to be careful. Treat it all. I heard. Yep. Yep. So very true. I would rather grow slow and grow quality. Yes. Yep. I have made changes to what type of live rooms I go into because of some of the live post behavior. Yes. Yep. So just be careful, you all. The people who drop the most money in those room followers and viewers low. Yeah, they are. They don't understand. Yep. They don't understand. And so thank you for saying that, Portia, because that's important. And I do teach that. If you I'm gonna get to it in a second because I'm gonna have to get to it quickly because I'm gonna have to get off at around 4. I mean, get off at 6 p.m. Eastern because I'm gonna do my exclusive YouTube chat. So I got about another 40 minutes or so. I'll chat. Portia, to your point, tap her up. Thank you so much, Ian. Appreciate it. I didn't get to that part neither. Thank you so much. I get to digressing. So to your point though, I posted about content. I want to make sure as you think about your content, as you think about your followers, as you think about engaging in the content, you've got to engage in content also. Okay. So that is key to TikTok. So coming to lives is great, but you got to go engage on the FYP. When it comes to searching on the FYP, search for topics that are aligned with what you're what you're going to post about, or if you have a target audience you need to engage with, use those words to search on the home screen. And as you are engaging in content, try to pick content that has a lot of views, a lot of likes, and a lot of comments. So you're so informative. You're welcome. Thank you, Debbie. Because I want you guys to go there, and that's going to help you with your content also, because TikTok sees you watching that. And so that watch time matters. I always point to my watch and say TikTok, TikTok, whether it's in a live or you spend the time in the content. What is the FYP? The FYP is when you're on when you're on your profile screen, if you look down at your phone, you see home. The home screen, if you click home, it takes you to those options at the top where it says For You page, FYP. It says TikTok shop. It has your followings. Um, yeah, your followings is there too. And so it has a couple of different options, but I want you to click the magnifying glass to go in the search bar and search for things that are interesting to you said, okay, that are interesting to your niche. And so, and I'm looking at your bio. You have nothing to prove. You are enough. So maybe your focus is on motivation, self. So when you think about positive affirmations or something else with positive messages and motivating people, and so when you think about searching for topics related to that, or if you're gonna self love, there we go, self love. So when you search that. And maybe you could do motivation to positive affirmation, anything like that, self love, self expression, anything like that. You search in that bar, in that search bar, and maybe you're going to be targeting a certain audience. Maybe it's stay-at-home moms, maybe it's single women, maybe it is women over 40 or women, whatever your population is. I would say maybe do a separate search with that too. Hold on. Oh, and so search. My daughter texts me. My 5-year old, he turned 5 last month. My 5-year old is giving her business, so she upset about it. Her little brother. So anyway, y'all, she's at his swim lessons with him right now. So with that, oh wow, great tips. You're welcome. So go into that search bar, and in the search bar, I want you to then put in that target audience also. Okay, and again, y'all laughing at me, my kids. um, you put that in the search bar, and then you engage, you watch those videos, because again, you're telling the algorithm you're interested in this topic, you're interested in this audience, you're interested in their engagement, and as you engage with those people, they will engage with you back. Okay, so go into the comments, so go watch my video. I'm not giving this the full explanation that I should, but go into my content, the last four videos. Actually, go watch the last four videos, okay, friends. The last four videos, you might want to watch the last five videos. The fifth video in is talking about agencies. So if you're going to be a live host, just do your research on live host agencies. So watch that video, and then I talk about this concept of going into the content and looking at viral worthy content to help you identify your target audience and engage properly with that content. And I would encourage you to spend at least 15-20 minutes in your time that you are going live, and your time on the app. And before you go live, try to do that engagement. Okay. So if you're going to engage for about, so if you time it, here's what I would tell you to do. If you want a quick little blueprint on what to do, you want to make sure, and I'm going to say this first and foremost, content engagement is one of those things where I'm still a work in progress, y'all. Okay. I don't mind saying that. Now, when it comes to going live, this is my jam. Okay, you in the right room here. But content engagement, it is still something I'm still evolving into and working on, and I still get guidance and tips from going to other lives and kind of hearing a little bit more about content engagement strategies. But what I know to be true is that this algorithm respects and appreciates you telling it what you want. Okay. And if you don't engage, then you told it nothing. Okay. So you want to make sure you're engaging and you're telling it what you want to see. You're typing in those words. I understand search engine optimization. So when you type words, when you say words, when you watch things, it takes note of that. Okay. And so it's basically pulling up this whole data on who you are and what you're all about. And your bio. Remember I said you have to have words in your bio. That helps, it helps pretty much from the day one of creating your profile. It helps to inform what your page, what your content is going to be about. And the algorithm will categorize you based on that. Okay. So as you're engaging, you want to be intentional in your engagement. Thank you so much. Good evening. Thank you for sharing a live. I gotta. Thank you so much. I appreciate your friends. You're right. I appreciate that. Yeah. And so you want to definitely engage as much as part. Thank you, Tammy. Sorry I have to leave. I absolutely love everything you are teaching. Oh, thank you so much, friend. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And so I want to make sure you go back and watch those videos, so it'll give you a little bit more context to what I'm offering. So video number 4 is that I came in at the right time. You're welcome, friend. Hanging another minute. Appreciate it. And so go in there, look at that content, and then the last 3 videos was a series about branding. So somebody asked earlier about UBC. UBC is a lot of what I talk about and teach and I learn from. It's a big community. I'll talk about that in a second when I get to my stand store. But let me pivot. Um, Tapping the screen, I never talked about that for my free people, the free support. Tapping the screen is free support. If you tap the screen, you'll see the heart up here. It says 3.9K, almost 38,000 people have taps have happened. It tells TikTok that you're liking what you're experiencing. You're here to support. Thank you so much. How you doing, friend? I see you. And then the heart starts as you tap, 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 and you keep tapping. There's a pink heart that will pop up. And then there's a line that crawls across. And then as that line crawls across, that heart starts wiggling and gets a little fatter. And then dots will start popping, percolating out the heart. And then as those dots percolate out, you let go of your finger and you'll see confetti fall on the screen. You see it, I don't see it, but it tells you how many likes you just sent. And so again, TikTok tries to make this engaging. Likes are important. And then you want to share out your live. So you can either copy the link by clicking that arrow below. I just shared out my live by copying the link. TikTok doesn't know where to go, but if you touch my nose or my glasses, anywhere in the center of the screen, You can send the live out to your supporters. So it becomes another way to engage. And TikTok will see that. So I just sent the live out to a lot of my supporters. And so you can send it out that way. And so as a live host, you want to share your live. You can tap your screen. Don't let nobody tell you you can't tap your screen. You can tap your screen, but you want to invite your viewers, your people to support your live. So I say that to you. You got to educate people. I educated you on getting your blue box. So when you come into a live, people are like, okay, well, you've been doing some engagement. You know how to do this. So you want to comment, you want to connect, you want to engage. That is important. That is vital to how the live will optimize and get more active. So people are coming into live because they see that action, and people come from the FYP. So all that's part of it. Um, the other thing I wanted to share, if you, thank you so much, Candy. I appreciate your friend. If you are commenting, you want to make sure I showed you how to comment appropriately. So comment, like, sharing the live, all that is important for the live. Hello, how are you, friend? I'm going to do this really quickly. We're going to do um, a quick, hold on one second, a quick chat GPT. This is my friends. Are my friends still here? Great tips. Thank you. You're welcome. My friends are still here who had concerns about who to talk to. How you doing, Gayla? How are you, friend? Um, there was a question earlier. Let me get my prompt together. There was a question earlier about how to know what to talk about. And so I am going to answer that question now. We're going to go to ChatGPT. I'm going to do a prompt for you all. And so I'm getting my prompt together. Great tips. Thank you. You're welcome, friend. And so we're going to go to my screen. So what I'm doing, I'm going to flip my camera around. There's a more button in below, whereas the dots here, more. I'm going to flip my camera, and you guys are going to see me in real time. I'm going to ChatGPT. So that's what this is, ChatGPT in the corner there. Hello, Be Unique. How are you, friend? And so on this particular just the place I need. I'm afraid to go live. I got you, friend. You are in the right place. We're going to get you right. You're going to go live. You're going to go live, and you're going to find your audience. You're going to talk with them and connect. So let's see. So we're going to do this. We're going to put this prompt in. I'm going to have you, I'm going to share the prompt in a second. What I did here, you're going to see. If you want to do a quick screenshot, let's see if I can pull this back. You can do a quick screenshot. Let me know if that works for you all. The part in blue is all about your personal characteristics. You're going to see me replace that in a second with some things, just some things that are about me. Not all of, I'll make most of it about me. But I want you to use that as a prompt. And my YouTube people, how are you, friends? I thank you for being here. I appreciate you joining. Make sure you like and comment and share the live. I'm co-streaming on YouTube for those who are new to the room. The prompt I'm using here is called, I'm going to read it for you all. Help me brainstorm 5 examples of niche ideas and a list of topics for my live stream, and include keywords to attract my target audience, and include a list of pain points, demographics, and psychographics of my target audience based on me being and then you put all your personal characteristics. Okay? Thank you all who are coming in, getting your daily heart me. I appreciate you all. Come on in. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Hello, how you doing, friend? Lakeisha, thank you so much for being here. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Based on me being a mom of 4 kids with 3 in college and 1 in preschool, a wife. I just put, I'll just say I like walking, like walking and riding my Peloton. And then I will say eating healthy. So this is all very, general, superficial. When I put this in here, I usually do it just for the prompt purposes, but I want you to be a little bit more detailed and thorough. You just decide on how How much information you want to put in there. I say take a kitchen sink approach. Sometimes it could be a little too much for chat because it'll come back with some very specific things, whereas maybe you want a broader approach. So you just decide what works, what doesn't work. You can edit and change the prompt any way you need to in terms of your personal characteristics. And eating, I'll say eating healthy. And I'm not a financial planner, but I will say that just for the purposes of here, and just for the purposes of here, so we can have a good well-rounded prompt. Okay, I followed the top 30 gifters in the room. Look at you, friend. I love it. She is amazing. Thank you so much, friends. I appreciate you all. So I want you all to, now I see my problem. I wasn't specific enough. There you go. Amen, girl. You got people about to level up in business, personal, and social media brand. Yes. I love that. You said you are doing it all. Hey, y'all follow me. Y'all cannot go wrong. Y'all gonna understand how to do this thing, this digital marketing thing. Prompts are important. That is, this tool I can level up big time. Yes, yes. ChatGPT is awesome. So really quickly, so you see the original prompt, and you guys know if you didn't catch it earlier, I'm just going to highlight this part. Everything else. So let me just say this. As you heard me read, I said this prompt is to help you come up with 5 examples. I like having choices, but it says, okay, let me brainstorm what the niche is. Thank you so much, Gayla. I appreciate your friend. What is the niche? What is the list of topics for your live stream? So this is a live stream we're on. So you would go live and you do your live stream. And then I said include keywords. Keywords are the words that you're going to say at the beginning of your live and throughout your live. So TikTok knows who you are and what you're about. And so if you're saying those words, then that's going to be helpful for the algorithm, but also helpful for your audience. Because with this algorithm, how it works is that it will push people into your room that are looking for your topic. So people who came from the FYP, those are people who might have searched for how to go live. Those might be people who are searched for talking about that they were nervous and scared, and they might have written that they are shy or an introvert. So all those things. Thank you so much for being a subscriber. Ian, thank you so much. I just caught that. Oh, I'm doing my subscriber only live. I didn't say that earlier. My subscriber only live is tomorrow at 6:30. So that's what subscribers get. They get access to me. I treat it as an ask me anything. You said yes. So it's Ask Me Anything, and it's also based on, I usually bring some conversations surrounding things you want to be cognizant of. Lately, someone asked me yesterday to talk a little bit more about subscriptions, so I'm going to do that. So that I usually do talk about subscriptions because I tell people all the time, if you aren't going live, don't do like I did. I was late to the subscription game. You want to start a subscription plan as early as possible if that's part of your strategy to go live, because it essentially becomes another way to engage and it's another form of monetization. So I'll talk a little bit more intentionally about that, but I want you to leverage subscriptions. And then also I say, I have 2 other plans. One plan is a profile review. That's the premium, where you can have me look at your profile and make sure your profile is resonating and branding towards your audience. So I'll give you feedback on your bio, your name, your username, your nickname, your picture, and your content, in the sense of is your content aligning in terms of those content pillars that are based on what you have in your bio. And so I'll give you recommendations for that. I missed it. What? I missed it. What and where is Chat GPT? Oh, Destiny, give me 1 second. I'm learning. I did my first live. I was terrible. Hey, friend, just use this prompt. Yes. ChatGPT is part of the one of the AI tools out there, artificial intelligence that is out there. It's a website. They also have an app, so you can use it to help you with brainstorming, content creation, social media creation, topics. It helps you with all types of ways of coming up with concepts and ideas, and helping you with wordsmithing, helping you coming up with the word. I mean, it does it all. Whatever's in writing, whatever's written text, it will help you with. Algorithm aware, platform optimization, bio ready, engaging, that trigger, the trigger. saves, shares, and comments. Thank you so much. Thank you. I will try again. You're welcome, friend. Yes. Some prop words I use. Yes. Okay, there we go. Yep. I love that. So all that you're using. So ChatGPT helps you with that. And so when it comes to this particular prompt, I want you to think very intentionally about your live stream and how you're using it it it's going to help you come up with your niche as well as your topics and keywords. So here's what chat did. Chat said 5 live stream ideas with titles, descriptions, and relevant words. So the first one was, it said, hey, let's look here. College tuition versus preschool costs, how I budget for both ends of the spectrum. So it gives a description, it gives keywords, and it gives your target audience is mom struggling multi stages. Let me say this because with chat, what it did at the end, let's see. Yeah, so at the end, it broke down the pain points for this audience. I want you to pay attention to that because you need to know who you're talking to. I say it all the time. If you are talking to everybody, then you're talking to nobody because people are not going to stop and listen if they don't feel like your message or your topic resonates with them. Okay, and that it's aligned to what their issues are. And people really are motivated by what they're struggling with, those pain points. How do they're feeling overwhelmed. So this prompt is talking about people who are feeling overwhelmed by managing multiple kids. They're struggling to prioritize health and personal time. These people are concerned about affordable college, preschool, and retirement, lacking time and energy for financial support. Then it breaks down the demographic. That was deep. It is. You said that was bars, huh? You said, yeah, if you're talking to everybody, you're talking to nobody. Oh, M.E., no wonder. Hello, family. I'm originally from Chicago. Chicago Central. What time tomorrow? Eastern. I live in Orlando, though. How are you, friend? Friend and family. My Chicago people are family. My Florida people are neighbors. And then everybody else is a friend. So that's how I talk. You'll learn Dr. Lisa's lingo. I'll be like, hey friend. If you're talking to everybody, then you are talking to nobody. That's it. Okay, so you are 2 hours ahead. I am 1 hour ahead. Yes, I know Chicago time zone very well, Central. So you guys are so right now it's 5:45, basically. It's 4:45 for you. Yeah, so my family still lives there. My sister and brother. Yep. Yeah, yes, if you are talking to everybody, you are talking to nobody. That's it. If you think your live is very much about, oh, everybody's welcome, everybody come in, I'm just gonna talk. No. You need to be very specific and intentional about who you're talking to. So for example, for this prop, let me share something too. The demographics and the pain points and the psychographics essentially, because, and I have to put my camera for this because I wanted to make sure I shared this with you. Essentially, your target audience is a reflection of you. So everything that's going to be written, because we put in this prompt characteristics that make up who you are. So as you think about your live stream needs to be authentic. It needs to be made up of stories and in ideas and concepts that you can relate to, and in turn your audience can relate to. That's how you create that authentic approach, because at the end of the day, it's about how you're talking about something, because either you're an expert or you have a personal experience with this, or it's part of your journey. And so if you're going live for the first time and your live is about, hey, come with me as I go live for the first time, and you're talking to people about your lived experience, then your audience are going to be people who are either curious about going live for the first time, they want to understand this app, and they want to see, hey, you're a new person going through this. I can relate to you. And you're going to talk to them, and they're going to relate to you because either some aspect about you is something that they're like, okay, that's interesting. Yeah, I get it now. I agree. That's how I feel about this. And so that's how people are going to connect. Okay. So you recognize that this is done in a way that if you are going live, you are talking to people who can relate, who can resonate with you as a person, as someone who has experienced something, and you can now share that information with them. Okay, so if you are an expert when it comes to your spiritual journey, if you're an expert when you come to your mental health journey, you're an expert when it comes to your physical journey, whatever it is, you bring that to this space. Or if you are, and you're going to attract people who are interested and curious about that, which is your target audience. And then, if you're an entertainer and you have an instrument that you play, or you sing, or you dance, people are going to come to you because they relate to that experience. Maybe they love that style of music, or maybe they enjoy that type of dance that you're doing, and they want to see more people who do that type of dance because they're interested in it, or they are doing it themselves. So again, your audience typically is a reflection of you. So I just wanted to make sure I said that, because I don't want you to be like, okay, you're trying to reach out to people. So my audience, and I'm gonna tell you right now, we got a Chicago in the house. I'm gonna say, I know we got some Florida people in the house, don't we? I know there's some Florida people in the house. I talk about that all the time. I know there is people who are over the age of 40. Okay. I know there's some people who are over the age of 50. I know there's some people in different. Hey, said, hey, Queen, how you said, yeah. And so my audience is all of that because I'm on the cusp of 50. I ain't quite 50 yet, but I'm knocking on 50's door. So you said 65. I know I have an old soul, so that's probably it too. So TikTok's like, you know what, girl, you got all types of people coming in this room. He said, hey, hey. And so recognize that at the end of the day, people are going to come in because they can relate to you. Orlando in the house. Oh, hey, neighbor. Oh, 50 creating it. 50 the new 30. Ain't it? Ain't it? This is my 50th year. Is it really? I'll be 49 this summer, so I'll be 50 next year. Laugh out loud. Arkansas 42. There we go. There we go. Hey, yes. Oh, you're in Pompano Beach. Look at you. I knew my Florida people was in here. I'm right with you. How you doing, Superwoman? How you doing? I like that, Superwoman. And so that's how this app is. It's going to resonate. I mean, that was Chat GPT, but that prompt, the reason why I did that prompt, because that prompt is really powerful. Because if you are coming into space, doing well, thanks, you're welcome. If you're coming to the space and you're trying to go live, then you need to be authentic. You need to make sure people are connecting with you and they're able to resonate with you. And then on top of that, you need to be adding value. And then on top of that, you need to make sure that they resonate with your brand identity and your messaging. Okay? And so you're leading people. Essentially, you're leading them to a solution. So we stopped at those pain points because those pain points are the things that your audience is grappling with. So you want to make sure you're offering them a solution to say, okay, here's how you can understand this better. Here's how I can support you. Here's the value added that you need to make sure whatever the situation is, I can offer that solution for you. So just recognize that is part of this. I don't want you to um, tap her 50K right away. Oh, thank you so much. That's right. We are close to 50K. Um, so yeah, tap the screen. That's where the hearts is 46.2K. Thank you so much. So I'm just going to show that. So let me flip my camera. I'm going to flip my camera. I'm going to do a real quick other prompt for you all. So this is part 2 prompt. So I stopped with demographics. So you'll see where I gave the demographics and you see where I gave the psychographics. So this next prompt, I'm going to write it out for you. You know what? Let me do this because I don't want to write. Let me flip my camera. I think I have it copied on my questions. So let me do this real quick because I don't want to have to write. I'm just going to copy and paste it. So let me go to my other screen. Okay. Thank you all for sharing the live. I appreciate your friend. How you doing, Superwoman? Thank you so much for sharing the live. Please share and like and tap the live. I appreciate you all. And so let me flip my camera. That was me being lazy. I could have typed it with that time I took, but that's okay. So here, so this is the next prompt. So it says, write a 30-minute outline for my live stream. I'm going to say based on niche number 1. I said the example niche here. So this the example niche here, and include keywords to track my target audience. So again, those keywords that matter to them. Thank you. You're welcome, friend. Thank you. Those keywords, the words that are going to be part of that, the pain points, the demographics, the psychographics, the things that they're interested in. And then I said include engaging questions from my audience and include an intro script with those keywords. So again, we're asking chat. Thank you so much, sports. We're asking chat to come up with some more information for us. Okay, so this particular live stream, it says I used niche number one. It was about the college tuition versus preschool cost. And so the keywords to attract my audience is budgeting for moms. So when you go live, you're going to talk about that. You're going to say, hey guys, welcome to my live stream. We're going to talk about budgeting for moms. I know you're paying that college tuition and you also may be paying preschool expenses like I am. Okay, so I'm going to teach you some tips and strategies for financial planning for your family. And when you have multi-generational budgeting, whether you're a mom with young kids or a mom planning for college or you're planning for retirement, you know what I'm saying? So you're now being intentional about what you say, and TikTok is picking up the words that you're putting down, okay? Sorry, I couldn't get the prompt. Okay, I'm sorry, friend. Let me give that to you. There you go. I didn't stop. That was my bad. So that's the go ahead and screenshot that if you want to grab that real quick. Exactly. Yep. So you want to spend time early on saying those words and saying those words. Thank you. You're welcome. Saying those words throughout your live so that people understand that, okay, your live is for me. So if they were really struggling, they were, dealing with college tuition and planning for college and thinking about retirement, and they got a little one for retirement, I mean, for in preschool, then they may want to stop in on your live. Okay. And so it starts off with a script. I don't think you should read a script, but I think it's helpful to understand how do you frame your live so that people will, so that again, you're able to say those keywords and you're able to connect with your audience. So you want to say some of that. Now, I told you earlier, if you're being intentional about your topic and doing an outline, you also want to promote it. So you're going to do um, a post where you talk about, hey, I'm going live. Meet me at 6 p.m. Eastern, where we're going to talk about going live and saving for college. You know what I'm saying? Then you create a live event where people can then see that, and you can promote your live event. You can attach it to that. And then you can put it in your story and promote it some more. And then you can also make a note about it. So you want to be intentional about how do you promote that. Wow, ChatGPT is your best friend. I am in chat quite a bit, friend. I am there. Yes, yes, I am in chat. I do not play. Chat is helping me understand this game. So that's what this is. You said right? So I just wanted to point that out so you can see where it gives you the segments of the live and gives you different topics and how you could break down a 30-minute live stream. And you just have those different segments that you're talking about. Okay? Okay, friends. Yeah, so I use chat quite a bit. Hello, Tina, you back? I can't with you, friend. Love ChatGPT. I just have to apply. That's it. That's it. Yeah. Well, chat is free. Chat is free, and then you can have the app too, and you could do the paid version. That was the free version. I didn't even log into my account. I've always wondered about it, but nobody ever explained it. Thank you. You're welcome, friend. There you go. You got it. You got it. That's it, Destiny. Hey, I got you. I got you with a blue box. You done leveled up this live. You done learned about chat. Hey, you are winning, friend. You are winning. Great tips. You said me too. He said yes. Y'all all winning. He said, Dr. Lisa, he said, girl, yes. That's what this is about. He said, let's go. Yeah, thanks for chat information. You are welcome. So you guys are winning. So that's what this is about. I don't want you to be out in these streets and you're like, okay, first of all, you needed your blue box so people didn't talk about you. That's first and foremost. Okay? I don't want people to be being rude to my people. Y'all are nice people. Y'all should not be rude, should not be getting rude comments because y'all didn't have a blue box, first of all. You said almost at 50K. We are. Yes, let's tap, friends. Right, so true. So now that y'all got y'all blue box, y'all can slowly level up and make sure you are engaging, and then you go live, okay? You said blue box. You said that must be fire. You are level 18. Look at you, Lex. She's like, look here, Dr. Lisa. Y'all go to all these young folks, but now that y'all know my age, these young folks, some of them are not treating people right. They don't teach y'all about how to make sure you can go live. You can go live with ease and confidence, and you don't have to worry about that. They don't spend the time. So now y'all know. Y'all know how I do. He said 50K. Thank you so much, friends. I appreciate you. Um, you said, wait, I missed some stuff. What you missed, friends? Show stuff. How are you? Did your account come back, or is this? I think you ended up having to create a new one. So you've been leveling up too on the new one. Then you told these people your age. Oh, you said you told them your age. I didn't know your age. We talked about age a little bit, just a little bit. It came up in a conversation. I will say it again. I will be 59. I mean 49 in July, and I'll be 50 next year. So that's my age. So y'all know. Yes, I am on my new account. Look at you, friend. Yes, and so yeah. So I ain't no spring chicken. I've been around the block a few times, but it is all good. Okay, friends. Yes, us 70 babies. Yes, the Gen X's. um, Okay, so um, I just got that in December. Did you really? I'll be 47 in July. Look at you, us July babies. What's the reason for getting new accounts? What's the reason? Um, well, I'm looking at your page. Uh, is it La Capa? Let me see, La Capa. That's a pretty name. A couple reasons. So, depends on your goals. So I tell people, so for example, this is good. You're welcome, friends. So, hello, how are you? So, if you are like me, I'm gonna give a real example in terms of my personal journey. Um, if you have a second page that you have a different topic, something else you want to do and talk about, you want to make sure you don't confuse the algorithm. Okay, so you have two different pages so that you can separate your messaging and your content creation and the things you're writing about, your bio. Remember, I told you about optimizing your profile is going to focus on a certain category, topic, niche that you're gonna do on one page that is totally different from the other page. So, real world example was me. When I first started here, I didn't know nothing about TikTok. I actually had my daughter. Um, she had gone viral. TikTok used to be called Musically. It was a teenager kid app. And so it turned into TikTok, and she started doing TikTok videos and had gone viral several different times, several times over. She actually told me, I thought it was like once. Well, I thought it was twice. She said it was like 3 or 4 times. I was like, oh, okay. So she had amassed 22,000 followers in like a 3 month period because she had kept going viral. She was doing a lot of trending videos. The young folks, she did a lot of trends. And so because of that, I was like, well, let me figure out what this TikTok is about. She on this page, she doing these videos. She was actually even live streaming. I didn't even know it. So she was doing all that. So I ended up getting a TikTok account. So that is my very first account. That account I don't use. So it's kind of my snooping account when I snooped on her, when I was snooping around and stuff. So I still kind of use it for that purpose, but I really don't. I usually stay on this account. My second account, this is actually my third account. So my second account is an account that was faceless because I'm about to explain why it's not anymore. My second account was faceless. I started that back in early September. It was around Labor Day. And I opened up the account because I heard a lot of people talking about monetizing on this app and like what you could do and all the different things that was happening in these TikTok streets. So I was like, let me look into TikTok. And I opened up this account, and I end up getting fast forward a little bit, I end up getting digital marketing course because I told you my PhD is in leadership and education, but I have a master's in business, concentration in marketing, and then I also have a master's in social work, which is focused on child welfare. So with the marketing, I understood marketing concepts. It's marketing and human resources. I understood marketing concepts. So I was like, okay, this is marketing. but this is digital marketing. So I need to understand digital marketing because that's a little different. And I need to understand social media and how you make and monetize from a digital concept. I heard about affiliates and all this other stuff. I knew about branding from traditional marketing, but just recognizing branding concepts for social media or for digital marketing is slightly different. It's a different it's it's a different approach. I'm not going to say it's different. It's the overall definition and concepts are the same, but you apply it differently. Um, Somewhat differently. Maybe I should say that. I shouldn't say that broadly. Somewhat differently. Thank you so much. And so with that, I ended up getting a course. So that's how UBC came about. Somebody asked about that earlier. So that's how UBC and me promoting that because I get it from a branding perspective. I wanted a tool that was going to help me understand it broadly. So then I had this Faceless account, and I decided that that Faceless account was going to be affirmations. It was going to be positive mindset. It was focused on manifestation, all those things that help you think, you know, again, your mindset, working on your mindset, making sure you're thinking positively about life and what you aspire to do. And so that's what that page was focused on, which led me to then becoming more comfortable with posting, more comfortable with content creation, but I wasn't comfortable with showing my face. So I started going to lives and started seeing other people do it. I was like, you know what, I could do that. I guess I could do it. I'm okay with showing my face. And so I ended up creating this account, Dr. Lisa Launch Your Income, because I was then wanting to rebrand and focus on being face forward and making sure it is 6:02. Thank you. I do need to get off. Well, well, let me say this. I could stay on for a few more minutes only because I never told nobody I was doing my YouTube exclusive. Nobody really checking for me. I said it to y'all, but nobody's really looking for me to go to YouTube. But I am going to do it. So I'll probably just be a few minutes late because right now my YouTube room is even empty. He said, nobody checking for me. They're like, Dr. Lisa, where you at? No, that's not happening. Because I didn't even promote it. That was my bad because I was like, oh, I'm supposed to do that. Let me keep it up. How does one obtain the book box? I'm sorry, I was out of the room for a moment. The book box. What's the book box? Let me explain. What do you mean by that, friend? If you're talking about something here, this is TikTok's commercial. TikTok has different things up there that they will promote that you guys see that I don't always see. Is that what you mean by book box? Let me know what give me a little bit more context. Blue box. Thank you. Thank you. I was like, huh? you you know my mind. I was like, fuck. I need to learn about YouTube. Oh, short stuff. Join me. Join me. I'm gonna tell you about my journey. Join me. Give me 10 minutes. I'm gonna go to YouTube in about 10 minutes. I'll leave here at 6:15. So I'll talk about my journey on YouTube then. Because that's all I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna talk for about 30 minutes or so, 20 or 30 minutes on YouTube. A blue box. Yes, blue box. That was it. Blue box. You're awesome. Thank you so much. I think she means blue box. Thank y'all. Y'all so good. y'all Dr. Lisa, blue box girl. Okay, so blue box. Evangelist. If you click your comment where you say sorry typo, click your, not your comment, click your photo. Your mini profile is going to pop up. Click your level, your level 0. So your level 0, when you click that, it shows you how many points you got, / symbol, and then it tells you how many total points you need to get to the next level. And then underneath that is those experience points. I started there because I wanted you to understand what the blue box, how to explain the blue box. To get the blue box, you want to hit the gift card because you have to have coins on your account. In order to get coins, you can click the gift box, and in the bottom right corner, you can recharge with this within the app, or you can go to the website www.tiktok.com / coin, COIN. So tiktok.com/coin. And then you can log in, get coins, and then in terms of engaging, you gotta have coins to get the daily heart me. You have coins to send a rose, coins to get gifts from the gift box. Those are the ways you can get coins. Somebody earlier asked, and I know I never circled back. You asked about that wish box. Who are you still in the room? If not, I'll explain it later. Somebody asked about the strategy for that. There is a strategy. Look at your title gifter. Look at your star. Come on, tap heavy to get the 60K away. Thank you so much, friends. So as you're gifting and engaging, that's how you get a block box. Um, Tapping the screen will get you some points. Um, Commenting gets you points. Hello, Doc. How are you, Dr. Brian? Appreciate you. Oh, look at your level of 6. Awesome, awesome, friends. And so, really quickly, rebranded to Dr. Lisa, or I created this second account so I could focus on Dr. Lisa, talk about launching your income, talk about monetization. Monetization is different from positive mindset affirmation, faceless stuff. So two different concepts. The other thing I just did literally yesterday, y'all. Okay, yeah. So hot off the presses. Thank you. I am merely a beginner. You are merely in the right room, friend. I hope beginners. So come back. Today, I probably would stay on much longer, but I was going to go to my YouTube channel and do a separate conversation there because I co-stream. I'm streaming right now on YouTube. So because of that, I'll show you real quick. So I'm going to go to my YouTube channel and chat there. So that's what's happening. So I'm going to try to make sure I'm a little bit more efficient. If you guys want to follow me on YouTube, you're more than welcome to. I'm happy to connect with you there. Also, like my channel over there and subscribe. Comment on maybe one of my shorts or long form videos. I see notifications so I can subscribe to your channel as well. So we're making sure people are growing. Done. Appreciate you, friend. I appreciate all the support. That's it. This is my growing season, y'all. Like I said, in the last 5.5, I'm gonna say 6 weeks, I've been on YouTube. I've grown over 200 people. That's it. Subscribers. And I talk about it and I just do what I'm normally doing anyway. I just co-stream. And so it just becomes a way for me to make sure I'm able to save this playlist for you all. You guys can hear the conversation. And then I can you guys can review it later. So branding, really quickly. My Faceless account just changed to my TikTok shop account. Because I had TikTok shop over there. I have it here. I don't want to mess with the algorithm here by doing a lot of shoppable videos. So I'm going to use that account. I just retired, or I'm going to say, I use the word archive, but you make them private. So I just private all of my posts that were the affirmation posts, and I'm making those now TikTok shop posts. Going to YouTube and following. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate you. And so yes, that's what I did. Hello, Dr. Alicia. Your following has more than doubled since our last view. Look at you. How are you, friend? Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Yeah, so I'm in these streets. I'm in these streets twice a day. I come on, I go live, and I engage in content. I go to y'all lives. I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best to see. And 2025 is my year, so this is where I'm making a go at this. I'm trying to bring YouTube along, trying to bring that page along. I have my Instagram group chat, so I help and support people over there. So I'm trying to build that community. I'm looking at offering more one-on-one coaching. So that's the next thing I'm doing because I want people to be successful. So there's no reason why, and that's what really ticks me off with those other pages, because those other pages are really, or other live hosts are really focused on their elevation. You gotta be focused on everybody's. You can't do that. You gotta be focused on everybody's elevation. Okay, I have to go. But you are amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you. Well, you're so welcome, friend. So nice to meet you too. How you doing, Lucy? I appreciate you being here. So yeah, you gotta be focused on everybody's elevation, and so we all can do this. Don't get me wrong. What it takes is, and you'll see in my sub stickers, consistency and engagement, and understanding the rules of engagement. Okay, so you want to make sure you're actively participating, and you can win. You can be successful. You can grow. It takes time though. This is not a magic wand and all of a sudden you're great and everything's perfect. It takes time to understand this. It takes time to engage with it and be actively participating in it. And it will pay off. The algorithm is hearing you, is supporting you, it is connecting and helping you grow, but you got to be intentional about your process. Okay. So, and practice makes progress. I say that all the time. Don't be worried about being perfect. My YouTube stuff is not perfect. My TikTok stuff is not perfect, but I am getting better. I'm proud of you. You are one of the greatest, most thorough teachers on here. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. D, I love that. Appreciate you so much. All right. Yep. Okay, friends. So last but not least, if you because I got 4 minutes to chat. I'm gonna go over to YouTube. My YouTube friends, when I come over, I'm gonna start the live over so I can have it as a separate play for the YouTube exclusive. So I'm gonna have to get off and then come right back on. So I'll do that. And second lesson, the best teacher. Oh, thank you. How did you learn how to do all this live stuff? True. Thank you. You say, yeah. You say, yeah, that's true. You know what? A couple things. And somebody else asked me this. It's a combination of things. I have to be honest by saying it's a combination of things. The first thing I told you when I first started, I just kind of did this whole recap of my journey. Um, I started off with a course. So that's the first thing. So when I talk about UBC, I still use UBC. UBC is helpful for my YouTube. They have a whole module on YouTube. They have a 2 hour and 18-minute module on TikTok live strategy and understanding the algorithm and what to say and what to talk about. They have a whole algorithm, a whole module on that. They have a module on TikTok. They love Instagram, so they have a whole couple modules on Instagram. They love it over there. Um, they have um, affiliate. They have brand deals. They teach you about brand. So UBC really was my first go at it in understanding TikTok and understanding this whole process because I had the course and I'm one of those people where if I buy something, I'm gonna look at it. Just because of my nature. Um, I'm not one of those people because there's a lot of people who buy courses and don't actually use it. You said, where is UBC? UBC is in my stand store. I'm an affiliate. So UBC just changed to affiliate. They used to be UBC kept current. Social media is always changing. It is. It is. The people who are in UBC, they just changed some modules. Actually, it's funny you say that because they just changed an affiliate. So they took some modules away. They updated some modules. They've been really busy and they've been really intentional about staying current. They have. And so there's some core things when it comes to algorithms and these platforms that are not changing that quickly. So TikTok has made some changes, like the daily heart me. That's changed. Like you now have these little emojis and stuff. There's some things when it comes to, um, I'm trying to think of something that else has changed. That's it. Daily heart me. Daily heart me ain't the only thing that's changed, but some things have changed. But I think at the core, the algorithm is the same. The whole secret is if you are telling the algorithm what you want, it will engage back with you. It will tell you all the things you want to see. So if you go on the FYP page and you watch videos, the algorithm knows that you're watching videos. Okay? And so again, it's depending on the topic, depending on the category, depending on the niche, it's going to show you more videos like that. Because it says, okay, you like this. Let me show you more. Okay? Mona Lisa, how are you, friend? Okay, friend 60K. Thank you so much. So certain things don't change. I think when everything's said and done from a social media perspective, there are some things that will evolve. But again, if you learn the basics and the premise of it, you'll be fine. And so one thing that UBC taught me in terms of YouTube, that whole module I looked at, there are some high earning people that tell you their strategy. I meet with my coach, yes, Michelle Crochet. She's my moderator, and she's coaching me on YouTube because she's always over there. She's giving me some tips and stuff too. And I was like, okay, so I married what she says. I married what I saw in UBC. I watched some other YouTubers, and I married what they say. And I said, okay, I get it. Thumbnails. I need to do thumbnails better. so what they teach you is thumbnails. They teach you how to do thumbnails, and then I take other inputs from other people, and I say, okay, I need to do this little thing in addition to what I was taught. So that's pretty much what I've been doing. So I go to others. So when somebody asks me about how did I learn all this, I have the course that's taught me fundamentals. I have other live hosts that tell me their things that they would say and do and their tips, and then I'll go and validate it by going to other videos or content to see if that makes sense. Or I go check myself to see what they said is accurate. um, I am severing my relationship with Gravitas Q Gravitas Q is an agency. I just posted about agencies, and that's 5 videos in if you want to go see what I said. I didn't talk about Gravitas, I didn't name them, but at the end of the day, I did submit my 30-day notice because although they do have good training on the front end if you're a live host, I've outgrown them and their focus is on battling. And I'm not a battler, so I'm not going to do that. So thank you, Angie. I appreciate you. So it just didn't make sense for me to stay with them any longer. And I realized, I need to elevate how I operate. And then honestly, and I'll say this to you all, and it's no secret about it. I wouldn't mind having my own agency. So if I was gonna think about transitioning, this is probably a good time to transition with the thinking that I have a 30-day notice and then I gotta wait 60 days, 2 months, before I am able to go to another agency or probably even able to do my own thing. Hey, sign me up. Appreciate you, friend. I got a couple people that say, Dr. Lisa, why don't you do an agency? I'll be there. But we'll see. We'll see. I've been doing some exploration in terms of how do I start an agency. Which segues to how on my other account, I'm with Live Legion agency for TikTok shop. And I actually reached out to Live Legion to Jessica to ask her how did she start her agency. She said, well, Dr. Lisa, this is different. How you doing, Faith? How are you? How you doing, Harvey? I saw you come in. Appreciate your friend. And so I asked her when I did that original outreach, I said, okay, I'm curious. You mind sharing how did you start your agency? She was like, oh, this is actually a different agency. It's for TikTok shop. And so she was like, the process is different. I don't know if I can tell you fully what to do. Did you say their focus is on modeling? No, battling. Not modeling. You're like, Dr. Lisa, you want to be a model? No, I don't think I want to be a model, but no, it's battling. He said, I am creative. He said, okay. Good evening, everyone. But yeah, so battling, those matches, somebody else is going to say, what is battling? So battling are those quick competitions that you do for points. It's a monetization strategy, but essentially you're competing with it's a box. They have all types of formats now, box battles. That makes better sense. Yes. um, they have different competitions. So you're competing in this 5-minute period. The reality is, and go back and watch my video, the reality is that battle culture is something that they promote heavily. It's not something I want to do with my live. It's not something I'm trying to do. Okay, friend, we're gonna not be spammed. I'm almost finished up. I'm wrapping up. I can't be spammed. um, and so you said that makes better sense. I will check out you on YouTube as well. Thank you so much, Ian. Appreciate your friend. Good evening. I do need to leave. I told my YouTube people I was coming, and Lord, I've been talking. So this is what happens to me. I end up y'all know. So this is real life in terms of how lives go. So depending on what your topic is, people are asking questions. You're engaging, and before you know it, you've been on live for over 2 hours and 8 minutes, y'all. And so I'll get to talking and I'm gonna end up talking a whole nother 30 minutes if I don't stop soon. So just recognize the time will go fast, especially as you start building your community. People are asking questions and people get to know, like, and trust you. And so that's how your live will end up just going really quickly. Before you know it, you've been talking for easily an hour, maybe longer. So I wanted to just say that out loud because I know some of my friends in the room was like, I'm so scared and nervous. I don't know what to say. You'll get to the point where you're like, I don't know when to stop talking. You said you could listen to me for hours. That's sweet. I appreciate that. My husband, he's like, don't you got a live to do? Wait, when is your live? Where you going? I appreciate you. No, he don't do that to me. He's sweet. I bet I can hold a conversation on live for 2 hours without awkward silence. No, you'll be fine. And so as you start talking more, you get more comfortable. I say it all the time. Your day 1 is not like your day 21. It's not going to be like your day 10. It gets easier in the sense that you become more comfortable and acclimated. Now, you never strive for perfection. It never becomes perfect, but it gets easier. So you get in a rhythm and you can talk, and you can connect, and your audience is giving back to you. Okay? So it gets easier. Now, those live hosts that's all focused on the grow room and shouting out people's names and stuff and doing all that, I mean, that's a different type of environment and pace. And so when it comes to holding a conversation without all the noise and all the other extraness to it, I think that's where, I don't know if they can do that. So they probably just kind of stay right here in their own lane and they just got to keep that focus. But at the end of the day, you just got to know how to engage people, how to make people feel seen and heard, and making sure they feel supported. Thank you so much for the ice cream cone. Be unique. I appreciate your friend. And so, stand store, really quickly, in my stand store, if you are interested and curious about any of my products, if you want more services and access to me, I do what I call consultations. So if you want to schedule a consultation, I meet with people, I offer a 2-for-1 package, or you can get the first meeting is 40 minutes over Zoom, and then I do a follow-up meeting that I ask for you to schedule maybe in the next 30 days or so we can follow up. I want you to be feeling supported, so I treat the first meeting as introduction and the second meeting as accountability, so you can schedule that with me. I also offer the Ultimate Branding Course, UBC, that's in my stand store. If you are curious, there's a sneak peek you can grab. If you are wanting to know more information how to get started, just DM me. I do not, I repeat, I do not DM people first. Okay? I don't initiate. I've had several imposter accounts and they talk about cryptocurrency, they talk about investing, and I think some of the latest ones have been real slick and savvy about it, slimy. They've been talking about digital marketing. So recognizing that is not Dr. Lisa, and if it is me, I will let you know, hey, it is me, and I'm following up with you because in my live you mentioned XYZ, and I know blah blah blah. So I might do that. I've never done that, to be honest with you. Usually the people who connect with me because of subscriptions, those are the probably the people I've had to reach out to because they've subscribed, and I want to make sure I can do their profile review or the live stream audit. And I'm very intentional about pointing that out to them. So if you hear me say your name, say, hey, I reached out to you, you know it was me, okay? But if they can't say nothing that's genuine, then you know they lies. That is not them. So they are imposters. Hello, disaster specialist. How you doing, friend? Um, and so recognize that I don't, you're welcome to reach out to me and I will respond to you. Feel free to ask me questions if you need support. And then on top of that, I also have a bundle. My bundle is in my storefront. You can grab that as another way to get in touch with me. UBC, you're putting a mentor group with me on Instagram, a group chat. I also have that for my bundle. Whatever you get from me, recognize I'm here to support you. So you're going to get follow-up support too. So that's what I offer. I just want to make sure that you feel support and you're not lost in these TikTok streets. The other thing in there is free. And as you can tell, I'm not about to show my stand store, but you're welcome to click the link in my bio to get it. I usually do show it, but I know I'm rushing today. The other thing in there is a free product. It is my email download where essentially it's a workbook. Overthinking the action is for my scared, my nervous, my shy people, my people who are overthinking this process, recognizing that it takes time to build it. But if you build it and you stay consistent, they will come. They will come and support you. So that is part of this process. It's a journey. Don't expect for it to happen overnight, but it's something that you can definitely benefit from financially, and you can grow your community, and your community will respond and support you back. So don't feel like it can't happen for you. So people are growing and making some decent money on this app, and so it is true. You monetize. You can monetize on TikTok. You can monetize above and beyond if you're really strategic about what you're offering to your target audience too. So that's a whole nother conversation. And I usually talk about that in my 10 o'clock. So my 10 o'clock is my go live and it's my level up conversation. I want you to go live and monetize your expertise. And it starts with that chat prompt I gave you where you're talking to your audience, you're being intentional. Hope your day is going well. Thank you so much, Tanya. Thank you so much. I appreciate your friend. At 10 a.m. Eastern. Yep, 10 a.m. Eastern. And then I am starting my TikTok shop journey, y'all. So last but not least, I did not say this. I was supposed to say it earlier. Last but not least, I just rebranded my Faces account to be TikTok Shop. And I am changing that now to do shoppable live. So I'm doing my first We'll see how this goes. My first full live that is nothing but a shoppable live. Okay. I've done shoppable lives here. I've done some products and stuff, but it hasn't been the full live. I'll show a product and pin it and share some other stuff. And I just talk about the mechanics of going live as you do a shoppable live. But this is a full blown shoppable live. Okay. And it's for my rebranded account that is Dr. Lisa Shops. So Dr. Lisa Shops is the account, and it is focused on TikTok shop finds. And I'm going to talk about tech, beauty, and wellness products in particular. So, really excited about that. It is where you can find shopping. When you think about shopping products and having smart deals and things that you are probably not thinking about getting, but they are going to be some great products that I'm going to showcase to you. So, that's the goal. And that's what I'm going to do. So, I'm going to do my first shoppable live this Thursday at 8:30 p.m. So it's gonna be evening time for me too. So we're gonna see how my energy is. But I'm gonna do 8:30 p.m. I'm still gonna do my 10 o'clock. I'm still gonna do my 4 o'clock. But I will be doing Thursday 8:30 p.m. my TikTok shoppable live video. I mean my live session. I'm excited for you to see how this works. I'm trying to see how this gonna work too, y'all. Let me know. Let me say that. We're gonna see how this works because I'm excited for me too. I don't know how this gonna work. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you so much, friends. All right, friends. It sounds exciting. It does. It does. I'm excited about it. So it's stretching me. I know you got this. Thank you so much. It is definitely stretching me. And it'll be interesting. I think I can manage. I gotta do some homework still. I gotta do some work. And so it'll be interesting. But I appreciate all y'all support. I'm gonna switch over because my moderator, she's like, girl, you still over here? She's like, this is not YouTube exclusive. This is TikTok shop still. So I just tried to go live but couldn't figure out the room. What you mean? Gloria, what happened? Let me know. I just tried to go live but couldn't figure out the room. What happened? Give me I can give you 30 seconds. What happened? You said I hit the go live button and you didn't know what too many options there. Mod has ran out of snacks. uh it's too overwhelming. Is that what you're saying? Like I couldn't figure out all that was going on. Okay, come back tomorrow. I'm not gonna be able to kind of walk you through today, but go live and just press buttons. You can't break nothing. You can't break nothing. And if you get lost, hit the exit button. Get out. You got out the room already. Just go live. Press enhance. When you go into the live, hit the magic wand, the enhance. Click that. Just play around with the effects and the sound effects. I did, but nothing happened. I thought some of those effects you get on your first live. Are you saying none of the buttons worked? That's interesting. I thought some of them would work. Hey, Mimi, how you doing, friend? I appreciate you. I look forward to connecting with you this week. Um, so yeah, that's interesting. Hey. That's interesting that it didn't work. Huh. Huh. Some of them worked on your first. Yeah, I thought so. Some of them worked on your first three lives, but full access. Yeah, so I know about the full access, but I assumed, okay, she made it sound like none of them worked. Effects should work because I know for the very first live I did, if somebody screenshot me, they saw me with a Santa Claus face on, they saw me with all types of little effect masks on, and I was just playing around with them. I was just playing. Yes, effects do work. Okay, yeah. Play with the effects. I just keep looking to myself. I will try again, but had to learn. Yeah, just play around. I'm gonna tell you right now. Play around with the effects. Thank you so much, Mimi. I'm about to head out though. I appreciate your friend. Um, because because the effects. What I will tell you. Just booked your appointment. Oh, did you really? Okay, awesome, awesome. I appreciate. Ooh, let me check and see what time because I was supposed to block some times because Mimi, if let me say before you leave, don't leave yet. Let me just check, make sure I didn't double book myself because I was supposed to block some times on my calendar. Let me just make sure I didn't get double booked. I'm gonna ask you real nicely if I can change if I'm double booked. Nope, we good. We good. We good. Awesome. Awesome. You are awesome, friend. You said, yep. So no, you're fine. We are all good. I think I told somebody, but we're good. We're good. I think I told them a different time, so Friday, but I'm good Friday. Awesome. What time is it in Chicago? So your appointment time is 1 o'clock in Chicago. So it's 2 o'clock for me. It's 1 o'clock for you. Yep. You said I plugged that up too. Okay. Awesome. Yes, I got you, friend. Yeah, you're good. No, it's me actually. I need to do better because I end up not changing my availability on my stand store for my calendar. I just go straight to the Zoom and book, and I need to stop doing that. I need to first start with the stand store. So this is out loud, me speaking out loud as you guys have your availability, you're doing appointments, you're meeting with your people, whatever you're doing. I'm working off two mechanisms. I'm working off Zoom to make sure we can have it scheduled in Zoom, and my stand will automatically connect it to Zoom, which is great. I just need to make sure I don't double book myself by going to Zoom to put an appointment there, but I didn't take it off the stand availability. So I've done that a few times, and so that's something I keep doing. And this week, actually, a lot of people, because my community, they have access to me, so they'll say, "Dr. Lisa, can we meet?" I was like, "Sure, I'll meet with you." And I'll book it on Zoom, but I don't take it away from Stan. So people who are like EM, that's like, "Dr. Lisa, let me meet with you." I I didn't. I just need to do better. So y'all hear me talk out loud. So that's what I need to do. I need to fix my internal process. So do you go live with your iPhone, or iPad? Both actually. Now that you mention it, that my YouTube people are like, "Dr. Lisa, where are you?" I am on both. So that's my iPad. This is my iPad. And this is my iPhone. You guys see my iPhone here. So TikTok, you guys are looking at me from my iPhone. YouTube is looking at me from my iPad. That's what's happening. Yep. So I have both devices. He said, okay. So yeah, I do both devices. And so yeah. So my dear friends, I appreciate you all being here. Let me go to my YouTube channel. I'm gonna do a quick uh, update on YouTube about my journey and what's happening here. I see you. Look at she got the time clock. All right, friends. I'll see you later. I appreciate you. I tried my iPhone, but the screen is too small. Yeah, get a tablet. The tablet will work. Tablet you can see better. Yep. All right, friends. I see you so much. I appreciate you so much. I will see you soon. We gotta let you go. Yes. All right. I'll see y'all later. Take care. Bye bye. All right. Michelle, are you here? So what do you want me to do? I was going to change. I was going to close out this live and do. You you did the clock symbols. You know, by the tablet being on to the side, it's harder for me to see the screen when messages popped up. So I missed all these messages. I missed all of these messages. Yeah, it's harder for me to see it, and then the words are smaller too. Do you think I'm gonna close this one out? Exit and restart. Yeah. So okay, I'll see you in a little bit. Thank you all, people. Thank you so much. All right, bye bye.